All right, fatties.
Yeah, pretty much.
You did this to me.
Yeah,
He says as he stuffs his face full of fat.
literally. I'm like literally.
Yeah.
That's what it does. Like
So,
it says that, and he like takes one of the fry.
I just now started eating some of my food, so I'm gonna have you guys do the previously. What's happened recently in the game as I finish my burger?
I don't think.
Previously on Viking.
Let me go to the top of my
Anyone
notes.
important almost died.
So let's see. Cyrus talked about he was teleported and fought a god while everyone drunk stuff, except for Speaker and Oberon, who went to help with the dragon. They sorted things. Anda couldn't sleep because everyone in his head, was having an argument about where to put the pool table. Once everyone wakes up, they go to the kitchen, except for Anda, who lost the fight with the siblings in his head, and one of them took over him. No, he didn't take over him yet. But he was just like tired. Meredith got a cramp, and Oberon massaged her feet. Anda fought the spirits, so his brother could try to contact his other brother, who had all the other spirits. He was able to convince him to not fight him for all of 2 seconds, and then the angry one took control because he'd been biding his time and was a lot more powerful than anyone thought. He took control and went to try to kill somebody to take their body, even though he had no idea how to do it other than being told it was technically possible. Speaker was on the roof trying to empty an energy crystal, but it exploded. It didn't go very well.
Flashbang.
Yeah, he can now turn crystals into bombs, so that's kind of cool, I guess. At this point, Anda tried to murder Cyrus to steal. Well, not in Anda's body. Tried to murder Cyrus in order to steal his body. Speaker arrived at the window and started chucking spells in there. An entire group eventually shows up. Cyrus landed a crit that knocked Anda out and possibly almost killed him. And then Speaker got angry that they were tying him up instead of trying to heal him and blew up the wall. And then Speaker takes Anda to the infirmary, tells him it wasn't his fault. Then he helps Leslie clean up the wall. And then talk to the prisoner that we forgot about. Yeah, that guy.
His name's Fifth Boy now?
Seemed to be able to maybe possibly get through to him. Then Oberon went to check on Victor and found out that Victor turned the dragon.
Yeah.
Previously.
Well, the
Someone's a spirit bomb, because this is the only move he knows that kills people. If you think about it.
I didn't get to finish my burger, man. That was close. But we can start with the next morning.
I love mornings.
Oh yeah,
So great.
Andrew's not here today, which is why he's not here.
I have all the
Yep.
Andrew died.
so I can eat my soup.
You cannot complain about not having enough space tonight.
I need more, but my arms.
But you got a Constitution check to make the next morning with your
Who?
one of your spirit friends still kind of chilling there in your brain.
Want me to roll it for you?
I think he just wanted to die.
No, it's fine. It's just it's an easy check. I don't know what your con is at this point.
Not good enough. Is that a 1? Is that a 1?
Roll of the night,
Are we
boys.
starting off with a 1?
It is indeed a one.
That sounds about right.
Are you sure you didn't want me to roll it for you?
It's a 3, baby.
3 wisdom and Constitution damage.
Oof. What are we down to?
Yeah, what are those stats at now?
9 con
Mm-hmm.
3 4.
Oh! He's in vegetable range.
All right.
Dang, boy.
All right. On a related note, roll a will save. No, just kidding.
You might be a vegetable.
Hmm.
You rolled bad enough.
Hopefully,
Oh yeah. So you two were recovering.
Covering so well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
yeah.
decovering now.
Yeah. After you guys fight and stuff, since you're sleeping overnight with medical attention, if you still have hit point damage, You heal your level plus your con, and then because of her help, I'll have you
Will
roll.
Connor take more damage then?
I'll have you roll a d8 to add to your healing for that night.
You stop moaning when you eat.
Max.
It tastes so good.
Really love that D8. Full plus con, so I heal 5?
So just your level plus the dice.
Level plus con,
So
so nothing.
I'll be nice. I'll let you heal your con before it went down.
That's actually the same.
It's only
Yeah,
two.
but you said just don't add your con. Then you said,
Oh, sorry. What I meant is, so it's your level plus con. I was saying, since you're in negative with con, I was going to have you minus from your total. But I'm like,
and then you gave it back, and it's the same as that.
11 minus 3 is 8.
and 11 minus 3 is 8. No.
Josh was telling me my recap was too long, and I should do it again, but shorter. Okay, everything went to shit again. The end.
We almost died.
All right.
Yep.
Ugh. All right, that's my fries. Gonna throw ketchup in there. Yeah, I'm sure people want to hear that.
Yeah.
Pour that ketchup onto that plate.
Squeeze it.
That's what I did.
Good.
Oh. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Cold sweet potato fries, my favorite.
Who eats sweet potato fries with ketchup?
Yeah, you're supposed
do?
to eat it with ranch.
It's also wrong.
How do you eat
How is
it?
that wrong?
Without either of those. Because ranch is made of buttermilk and sadness. It does not fit for human consumption.
Wow.
You're made of buttermilk and sadness.
Anyway,
No, I'm not.
so-
So I avoided ranch.
So, next morning, you guys
This is what ranch does to people.
woke up. You are given another room on the next floor under because your room has been destroyed.
It's a wall.
Yeah. And all the debris and stuff that flew inside.
We cleaned it up.
So now I'm on the same level as my real friends.
As your real friends, yes. The ones that don't
Wow.
destroy your room.
Next time I won't throw spells through your window. I'll just let them stab you.
Great, so the morning goes by, apparently.
Yep.
What?
Go get food.
I unpack.
All the things you have.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, is there anything you guys are wanting to do for the start of the morning? Not, then we'll move on.
Just
Go eat food.
I sharpen my knives. All of them.
How many knives do you have?
Actually. 6. 7. 7 knives.
So you spend like
Actually 8 because I have that fancy one that we stole and never got the not stole, but took from the
No, you said stole.
Not stole, I took it. There's a
I
difference.
liberated it from the Thieves Guild, who were liberating it.
You know
from-
what? I can understand stealing it from them.
But we didn't take the stuff.
It was already stolen, so it's not like you could steal it a second time.
So,
Well, I guess I would get food too.
Did you come crawling into the kitchen?
Food.
you go to grab stuff from your room?
Yeah.
Alright. Due to there being a big hole in the side, that isn't able to, there's nothing there to block the sound, you hear a commotion, coming from outside. Shouts, some horns, and things like that.
I
Just
look
ignore
out my window.
You took a panic glass
Or
on there?
perception.
Be awesome.
Oh yeah, he's got like the panoramic room.
Exactly. be sick.
Ooh, nat 20. Second roll of the night, boys.
A nat 1 and then a nat 20. Nice.
That is 33 perception.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. You get a 1 again?
Oh,
I see all the things.
I guess you're where you're the side of the building of the tower that your window was at. Just happens to be facing this direction. As you look out, you see towards the south. Yeah, towards the south, past the walls in the distance, what looks like an approaching army.
Can I make out any banners or anything? Or is it too far away?
Even though you rolled a natural 20, it's still your eyes can only go so far.
It's the Thievier Guild.
You can tell that there are banners, but you can't tell what's on them.
You need to get you the feat that makes you see really far.
Can I
For this
roll?
one specific instance. Yes.
I don't have
It
the
comes
option.
up every now and then.
Can I just roll a straight
come
intellect
up
to
this
see
whole
if I
season,
know what
Sure has.
city or whatever might be in the direction that they're coming from?
All of Southern Havergate.
Okay.
Answer to your question is yes.
Then I will sending stone all of the people connected to the sending stones and say, "Hey boys, there's an army approaching from the south." Sorry. Hey boys, there's an army.
There it is.
Right, you're British. I forgot.
Fantasy Britain land.
Hey, if you guys can do accents, go for it. I can't.
Hello, love.
Hello, Governor.
He's Crocodile Dundee.
Focusing on the enforcer's sending stone,
Mm-hmm.
I will ask, do we know if they're friends or foes?
All right. You get a response from Godwin. Morning. They appear to be friends.
Noticed a slight hesitation in your voice as you said that.
It is council member Ralph Garson with his army, as well as a excuse me, along with Enforcer Liv and forces that she has gathered. Enforcer Liv and her companions or her soldiers are allies. The intentions of Ralph Garson.
No? Is there anything you need from us at the moment?
Be on standby.
Let's rest.
And I will go to the kitchen to meet up with hopefully everybody.
Tux. Oh no, Tux. Tux.
What's going on? Oh, he got tangled.
You're not allowed to walk over here, Tux.
He's
Go.
still tangled up.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Go.
No, you got him.
You're not allowed to walk there. Too many cords.
Apparently, it's just bats.
I'll let you do that. There's another one.
Oh, my favorite. I love hanging cords.
I love hanging.
Toes?
Okay.
So I go to the kitchen, breakfast dining area.
Morning.
I reached out
Morning.
to Enforcer Godwin, and he informed me that the army is friendly.
Ripley says, army? Army.
Yes, there's an army coming from the south. It is Enforcer Liv and what's the guy's name?
Ralph Garson.
Ralph
And,
Garson.
Council member Ralph Garson.
And Council Member Ralph Garson. Apparently Godwin trusts Liv more than
Nathan, how tall does Enforcer live?
Yep.
Does Joshua wants her to step on him? Okay.
So, Speaker, have you had any luck with Evers with the stones?
I am afraid not. So far, I've only been able to break them. And I believe the best course of action would be to find one that is ready for use and has not yet been.
how's your head?
It's all right for now.
Victor says he does not have any, which does not surprise me, but it will be difficult to get some in the state of the city.
I suppose you could ask at one of the universities. They might have some for research purposes.
Possibly. Whether they're willing to part with them is another question.
To let go of in the name of research.
And you also have to be ready for the possibility that it might not work.
Kill the Thieves Guild. We're doing that anyway.
I guess we might as well check with school before we go killing someone. So I'll be heading over there. Any questions to come?
I'll join you. Lebanon keeping you in check.
And so all you gotta do is just crit on him again.
To the heart. Does it every time. Ducks.
So you're the fool. Are you crazy? Open my district.
So where are you two going?
To the University of Arcane Clockwork.
Okay.
I suppose.
Some back alley that we haven't incorporated. Kill some back alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there is another.
Oh yeah, so you're going there to see if there's anybody who is on the brink of death who had no chance of savings
I mean-
left. Is that what it was?
We could do that.
We can
Oh.
check that.
No, we
too.
were going to ask
We're gonna
about
check the
if they have
potential
arcane crystals.
empty like research crystals
Hold on.
or something.
Oh.
I want you to
research
think
crystals.
about that. You want to find somebody that's on the brink of death with no hope of survival. Wait for them to die, and then fix the issue. This either is not doable, or makes you the world's biggest asshole because you let them die for their body.
That's true. I didn't think about the part where there's no hope of survival. But yes, we're going to look for arcane crystals that they have for research purposes.
All right. So
But no, you
to
won't.
keep it simple and short, okay, actually, all right. So as you go there and ask for it, you are led to have a conversation
For sure,
with-
wibbly bobbly.
No. With Professor Wyman. Why did a man?
That's why the professor he asks all these questions.
And whatever. But yeah, he is a Fey elf who leads essentially the development of crystals and to decide essentially the best way to like where what's the term for it? Like if you're like managing resources and stuff or like
The
money.
treasurer.
Essentially that, but with these things. Basically, whether or not it's worth for a type of enchantment to be put in it, he's in charge of deciding where they go and things like that.
The logistics guy.
Yeah. And what it comes down to is, I'm sorry, but I'm not able to give any of these away, as we do have some, but we are using them. We are keeping them ready for any use for the war.
You know a lot about how these are made, correct?
Yes.
Share a bit about why we need it, perhaps? See if he might even know anything.
When you make crystal, is it first made empty and then you put energy into it? How does that work?
Primarily, they are made with the intent put in as well. But there are some that are made where they put the energy within it and contain it in there, to where it can be harnessed for for various needs. Generally, they can be used to give spells back to an individual who may have already spent them to help enhance their spells in some sort of way. However, they do not last as long as ones that are given a purpose. So the ones that we do have set aside for that have not been designed for a specific purpose yet, they are to be used soon and for the purpose of the war that we're currently in the middle of.
Has anyone ever tried putting a soul in one of these?
A soul.
Spirits, entity, soul, I don't know what you call it.
No, that's unethical.
What if it were the only way to keep said soul alive?
I would say that is a fate much worse than death.
Temporary.
Perhaps someone wants to. Some rich tycoon might want to extend their life. Say, 15 years from now, when we figure out how to put him into an automaton or something, he would want to come back.
The only evidence that we have of something like this actually working were people who would forcefully remove an individual's soul to put theirs there in their place. It is not right. And we have stayed away from such a thing. And we ourselves have never attempted to actually do it and don't even know if it would be successful. But to place a consciousness in something that has no senses, no anything, it would be hell. There's no promise that once they're in there, we would be able to remove it. The way we've designed a majority of these crystals is, as I said, they're given a purpose, but they're locked in with it. And if he starts to trail off as this discussion needs to come to an end. I will.
Very well.
This is not a topic that I wish to go down further, and I would discourage you from attempting this as well. Magic that involves the soul of a being is extremely dangerous. If you go wrong and there is always a potential of doing something to the soul, destroying it, making it go into another abyss or somewhere unknown. Once the soul is separated from its being, it is very delicate.
Very time then.
Hmm.
This will be
Let's see. What's your guys' perception? Oh, you're in the trash now.
It's calling the cops on
Oh,
me.
you're in the trash.
7.
Mine's a 23.
Not trash. It's not great.
Yes.
It's like you give a
Yours
bunch
was
of
actually
negative
lower because
wisdom.
of negative levels.
Yeah.
So you something you'll notice is that as you walk away, he does like kind of step and talk to looks like another professor there, and he points at you guys, and they've taken a note of you both in the conversation that you had. As you are people who were interested in this.
Put on a list.
Yeah, essentially, you've been put on a watch list.
Well, that was a dead end.
Shall we find another dead?
Wow.
Oh dear.
At this point, I believe that is our only course of action to save.
Let's try to sneak in another one, and he's stolen stuff before. I don't see why we don't let him try that again. And then if something went wrong, well, fine.
We don't even know where they're keeping their crystals or anything.
Hmm. Do you have anything where you can delve into the mind? Or we could whip something up.
Don't personally, unless you.
Perhaps. Do you get access to, like, read...
Detect thoughts.
Detect thoughts?
Not at this level I don't think, but it's only like a first level spell. Yeah.
Yeah, probably do.
That's the Pathfinder version is way
It's
higher level
possible
than
we
the
just may
Starfinder
need to
version.
change ourselves a little bit in order to do such a thing.
So at best case, Connor has 3 more days. At worst case, he has today. So today.
Well, it's level psychic medium.
Well, so while you think about that, where are you going?
Are we going to find a Thieves Guild member?
So you're just like tying a coin purse to your like to your belt, and just like full of bottle caps.
There's a whole section of the city where you could just go to.
In fact, if you just stabbed the first person you saw in that section, you'd have a pretty good chance.
Yeah, because everyone else left.
Or is being kept there against their will.
Instead,
Or is dead. But at that point, they can't. They don't really. It doesn't really work for you. Other like,
Just find someone who's almost dead.
what if you could
Do you
tweak a resurrection soul to just like a resurrection spell to like not pull the soul back out and just res the body?
So, raising an undead.
No, he's gonna have to fix the body.
Do you have any sort of healing?
Raise the dead, and then do inflict wounds
I could.
to heal it.
'Cause that would be.
That just heals the skeleton. That's why he heals undead.
Heal undead.
Yeah, it heals undead, but undead are usually just like a skeleton. So
No.
it's like only
Zombies,
fixes your
dude.
skeleton. And what are zombies? They're walking skeletons with little bits of flesh that are left around. Usually, the longer a zombie is alive, the closer they resemble a skeleton. Ergo, inflict wounds only heals your skeleton.
No, whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna-
That logic makes perfect sense.
logic
Fight me.
Well. I
Got bone
crit.
fracture. Inflict wounds.
I have a 1 to 20 crit range. I crit.
But you confirm.
I had natural 20. Oh, you're dead.
You fool. No,
Killing him.
he trapped himself in a loop of seeing if he could like crit confirms over and over and over again, so I get to live forever.
Oh.
So what are you guys doing?
At this point, I'd say we have to go find some. Thieves Guild lackey.
The enforcers, if they have anybody, or do we?
Do you have any spare Thieves Guild members you wouldn't mind if they died?
Perhaps.
Anyone you're gonna execute? Because I'll do it for you.
Over there, behind that house, where you're not watching.
Alright, here's what we do.
Don't ask questions.
We go to Baldwin. Hey, we can put a spear in this guy, and then he could go back and spy for us.
You know what's worse? Baldwin might be down.
Maybe, but he'd probably be like, it's.
He's been like, I must interview the spirit first.
I mean, probably.
Do you need to prepare anything, or?
So if we're gonna do this, could you possibly like put me in a female's body?
I like boobies.
We'll do our best. What's a female?
And not a human. That didn't go over well last time.
So picky. Raffle.
She was complaining about how weak that form was, so we want to get somebody strong.
Find her a barbarian.
A strong woman. Yeah.
We'll do our best. Might be difficult to
We're
be
sticking out.
picky. I don't need to prepare.
Should we loop in the others?
I suppose.
You could see if the rat folk can kidnap somebody. They just pop up from the sewers and.
That would be terrifying.
Their speciality isn't kidnapping.
That won't stop them from trying. They are, if anything, eager.
I don't want to rope them into it, I don't think.
Involved going back into the sewers.
But yes, we can at least talk to Speaker.
Imagine getting a new body and it's just like ridden with dysentery. Sewer parasites.
Speaker,
Yes.
couldn't manage to get any crystals at the school. I think we're on some kind of watch list now for spiritual crystal voodoo. I don't know. But I think we're going to have to consider Plan B at this point. If you have any other ideas brewing right now, or if you'd want to come help us soon. Perhaps tonight.
I do not have many. I am unfortunately not very familiar with items that can store a soul.
It would appear it's quite taboo.
Understandable.
What if went out to kill the bear. That would be like the ultimate strong form.
Side, you want to die?
Awakened bear? That'd be awesome.
Did you hear him?
An animal? No.
I mean, they're like 7 times stronger than humans. We could get you a female bear. Do you know-
Perfect.
What? No, I don't.
Look, you know, people are just animals. They just happen to have bigger brains. And you're thinking this hard without a brain.
It might be easier.
Where are you
to
guys
take
during this?
We're just walking back towards our tower for
Okay.
now, I suppose. I don't
Spouting off mumbo jumbo in the middle of the street. You know, classic.
I will continue.
Maybe an
trying to
animal
find
brain
a
would be
different
easier to take
place.
over. You know, less to fight.
Has anyone tried it before?
You know, I think I'll pass on
Maybe
the
we could
whole
find you like a
animal brain
snake or a lizard. You know, be like you're almost a dragon.
Oh, snake. You're basically like the dragon's tail.
Hey, do you want to be a snake? Why?
But I'm not you. I'm just asking.
No, I don't want to be a freaking animal. I want to be a living person.
Alright. So a rat folk is what you're saying.
Ugh. Oh, disgusting. Little did I-
Joking.
Would she prefer?
And if you put me in a kobold, I will try to kill you again.
Would she prefer a lizard form?
Probably, I don't know. Do you care if the lizard folk are better or worse?
Hey, if it's a lizard folk, that will be the most happy because that's the closest I can get to a dragon. Hey, how about we just kill a dragon?
Know where any dragons are.
You know what's funny?
Oh, I know where plenty of dragons are.
Kobolds are actually closer to dragons than lizard folk.
In a way.
Not in a way. Like, they are.
Do you know any dragons within
Kobolds get breath weapons.
half a day from here?
Half a day. Half a day. Wait. Oh, shoot.
What if we killed your brother?
Okay, hey, if it means
He's all the way in.
if it means you like expelling me or whatever, or me like getting the whoops, I changed that the wrong way. Or me getting the body that I want, I'll take a different body just as long as it means you don't expel me.
So she's down with an animal as the last
No.
resort.
There's thousands of people in this city.
I mean, if it's that or death,
There's so many. Just
they might all be asleep. And we can't go into their homes if we're not fighting.
Are we vampires now?
No, it's just play. Don't want to be rude. Right. You're stealing somebody's body.
Speaker, would you like to join us?
I will continue searching for an alternate solution in the event that this one doesn't work. Are you even sure you can pull it off?
Not completely.
I do believe this is an untested experiment.
Then at that point, it sounds like they all are. I will endeavor to find a backup plan for the backup plan.
as you guys have stepped to the base of the entrance to Progress Tower, you see Audrey there leaning up against the door. So next to the door as you guys walk up.
Morning.
Morning. You I'd say you got like a little problem.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you've had a problem for a while. Are we just pointing out each other's weaknesses?
I've got a cane.
No, because my weaknesses become strengths. But anyway,
She's still dying.
yes.
She just asked Lindsay about liver failure.
If you do a favor for me, I'll do a favor for you.
Right. Now, what did you have in mind?
So, don't tell anyone that. First, let's step inside. Actually, she opens up the door and goes inside. Goes to the waiting room that you guys drank at. You guys enter. She shuts the door and spins around. And is like, all right, so don't tell anyone this, but Jace kind of met someone in the past who had some documents about soul magic and such.
Freaking.
And we've done research into it, and I've heard you got a soul problem thing. So
Are you wanting to transfer your soul to a new body?
no,
Why were you researching?
because he was interested in it.
Been told it's unethical.
Nah, he is so confident in his own body. He does not want another one.
Saying if he cared for you, maybe that's why he was looking.
Anyway, so yeah, anyway, there's something, so in shoot, my brain just farted. What the frick was the tower called that I keep forgetting, but you always remember?
Congress?
No. Where's my notes?
The other one.
University of Arcane Clockwork?
Yes, right there. Okay. The University of Arcane Clockworks. Gosh dang it, Nathan. You made it. What's wrong with you? So in the
UAC.
So in the University of Arcane Clockwork, they've been doing some research, from what I understand, about transferring their consciousness into other bodies. And I've actually made a breakthrough.
Have they?
Yeah, I kind of did a little sneaking around in there, and I found where they.
You just came from there. They were like, oh my goodness, heavens no, we would never think
Oh, you
about
think
souls.
that they would be telling you the truth about any of that sort of stuff? They definitely haven't been doing it. There's a bunch of greedy a-holes in there. But during my time when I went there to get some surgery, I did some looking around, some of my connections that I had been developing over a little while, and was able to successfully find out where they store these things, and able to copy some files and give them to Jace. No, I used my hand.
Whoa!
All USBs.
After playing it in, she's like, I didn't think this through. Yeah, shit.
You got files.
Well, I don't have them on me, due to how important they were. They were hidden.
In the sewer.
No, they were hidden. However, the place that they're hidden is currently occupied by Thieves Guild, so there is that problem.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, all that we would need, as far as we know, is an empty crystal, which, good luck trying to get that from anyone, really, legally. And
How
then
much
the
does an empty crystal usually want?
empty crystal, I don't, let's see if she knows.
She's probably been looking into that stuff a lot.
Just like, probably, like see, the last time I checked, before all this, everything here went down, like 10 to 15,000.
Dude, Victor's house is like
Yeah, he's got crystals for
really
life.
expensive.
But those are,
Really?
yeah, those
One
are
of
the
them
ones that are like waiting to be forged for a purpose or whatever.
So you want us to sneak into the Thieves Guild house and steal back the files?
Well, it's just in. I hope it's none of their. No one. I hope it's not their house or anything like that. I mean, it was a place that we were renting. Long story, but a place that we were renting, and everything happened. You know, I kind of got hospitalized, and Jace had to go to do something, and so it was kind of left there, and
He joined the
then
army.
everything happened, and yeah, so we need to be able to get those back. And I'll let you look over them, but I still just need them. So what I'm wanting, for the help of those notes and the help of me telling you where, like, helping you get to any of the empty crystals, I would like an empty crystal as well. And there's a specific thing in there, a head of an automaton. It's kind of like, it looks a lot like a human head. I need that, and if there's any schematics nearby about it, that would be great.
Hey, she's not full cyborg.
Wanting to replace your head.
No, I am not wanting to replace my head. I like my head the way it is. May have to replace another eye soon because the vision's not starting to go a little bit, but no, I do not want to replace my whole head.
That's what it's for. Okay, just curious.
Dealing with a bitch that went too far and will deserve what happens to her when these are taken.
Interesting.
That creates more questions.
So
How
we have
far
to
is
sneak
this
into
house?
Thieves Guild territory. Then we have to sneak into the tower.
Sneaking.
I could get you into the tower, and to general area, but I'd be getting to the room itself. So do any of you have like a way of going in?
That'd be very helpful.
Yes, it would. In fact, if some of you did it, it would actually make it a whole lot easier.
Neither
We
of us
haven't,
do.
seen you use invisibility.
I've mentioned it multiple times.
So something that I've already done is the way to enter in there is a lock that is magical, and it requires the essentially physical contact of specific individuals for it to open up. And luckily for you guys, I have that stuff
I
and-
won't ask how.
in the safe location at the house.
How do we know the Thieves Guild hasn't found all this stuff and taken it away?
Well, hopefully they haven't. It is underneath false floorboards, underneath the bed. There's like a little chamber that we kind like an area there that we kind of dug out a little bit in order to put them in there. There's a bag in there that has the books and other important stuff. All you need is break the bag to me, and that'll be fine. That's an option. I've overheard you guys talking about killing someone. I mean, you could do that too if you want. I have no idea what if that would work exactly how you're working with your weird thing going on up there. But I get what I want, and you guys get away where you don't have to kill someone.
We might get away where we don't have this.
And I mean, we're already killing thieves guild people, so.
Have you read through these notes or skimmed them only?
Yes, I have read through them. I haven't memorized them. The person who was doing it, they didn't complete. Like, they didn't have it fully complete. So we were close to figuring it out, but then everything went down. So I mean, you have like a bird friend who's pretty smart with magical stuff. Maybe he could help figure that out. It's something that, you know, usually takes a toll on, well, the soul. Not an easy process.
Yes, I'm willing to try this, of course.
How far is the house from here?
Perhaps we could
It's
capture someone on the way, just in case.
Get through somebody there.
so
It's a random house, doesn't mean they're guarding it.
So it's over in the farmers district, over to the east. Yeah. I mean, potentially could depends on how good you all are at sneaking around. Could go around and up the walls if you can climb that or anything like that. Yeah. Additionally, I mean not just, but yeah, I could just point out where it was, and you guys could go do that, and just kind of find your own path. I don't know how you guys do things. All I know is that most of the time it's actually pretty loud, so maybe not do that. Maybe take the sewers.
Sewers again.
You have like a rat friend that can lead you or something like that. There you go.
It's not the fact of needing to be led, it's the fact of going down there again. I just died the last time I went down there. Violently, too.
And you almost died yesterday. It seems like it's a daily occurrence for you.
It's true.
The difference is yesterday the blood wasn't coming out of his butthole. Bit more dignity in dying with a stab wound. No, awful sewer dysentery.
Even it'd be hard to even get Ralph to know where we're trying to get to. Can you take us to the farmers district?
What the farmer? What's a district?
It's east. What's east?
Not west.
It's like not
Others, yeah.
The dog confused him. He already gets right and left confused. Now he knows there's a not right and left.
And do you think you could talk to Victor about me getting another? Like, I mean, I've helped save his life a few times here now, with shooting some intruders and stuff. So, do you think you could possibly get him to like let me, like, maybe more of me is failing? Or just steal more crystals for me. You know what? Yeah, how about a head and three crystals? Hey, they're not that small. Sorry, they're not that big. The biggest one would probably be like that if you want like a lot of energy. And then there's the little ones. I think for... I don't need one about that big.
Power her liver.
A lot of crystals. It's like profile.
If you just asked about the
And we've just gotten on the Force's good side, too.
I mean, you could always try to do it the ritual. So there is a ritual way that you can do it that we read about. I assume you wouldn't want to because it involves sacrificing another person's life. But I mean, you might be doing that anyways. There was some studies about some guys who like followed some thing called Nidhogg, and they were
upstanding Jim.
able to basically craft a magical, kind of like a magical stone like these, made from souls, and you like, I mean, essentially it was like a thing where it made people's energy, people's souls become energy. And I don't see why you wouldn't then be able to make that energy become a soul. So maybe you could just like just make one of those, and then when you like get your family in your head, just like make them go to another body.
Super simple.
This is my bag of holding. It has all my
That
family members.
I don't really understand that stuff. That's more on Jace's side, but that requires the loss of, you know, lives.
You know, so you said that the University of Arcane Clockwork had a breakthrough, right? And they've been studying this, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so they have something that they like to call, at least from what I've heard, they call it a soul jar.
Oh gosh.
Basically a way to be able to put your consciousness inside of that thing, and then they can do stuff. I'm not really exactly sure more past that.
So why don't we just explain our situation? Say, hey, we have another experiment.
They're not gonna. They don't. They're not supposed to have that. If the enforcers knew, they would get in big trouble.
Say,
Yeah,
hey,
proof?
don't do this.
I don't got proof.
Tell the enforcers.
You know where they would keep that.
Oh, I have no idea where to keep that one. No. When I had was trying to figure out how to get in the room, I overheard someone whispering about it as they were like two people as they were like entering into the chamber. And I was just like, wow, all right, they're taking it that far. Interesting. A lot of things I'd be willing to do to keep my body going, or to keep myself going. I want me to be me, even if it is mostly metal. I don't want to be someone else.
You want to do it?
Sure. Why not?
What?
Why not?
Kill you, of course.
I would love to see you try.
We lock her in a room and then wait.
There's gonna be another hole in the wall.
Speaker might be interested in this way, at least.
Guess we can.
We convene with him and discuss it.
Hmm.
You know me?
He'll. Alright.
He can't. He's asleep.
Sleeps
Or Oberon
all
filling.
day.
You're like,
Alright, how much are you wanting there?
all of it.
What are you eating there, buddy?
About 30.
About 30. Alright. Want to take a cure moderate?
$29.
14. Alright. Gonna take a cure light.
$8.
No, 6.
6. Alright.
Down.
9. Yeah, fine. Do you want to disguise self?
Can he make invisibility potions yet?
No, you can't.
They reduce spell progression. They also get mutagens and bombs. And he also gets a robot. Which I think replaces his mutagen.
It does. And it also makes it so he gets one less of every level. Extract level.
Mm-hmm. It's not too big a deal.
Now, if you're wanting, I can go with you to the house. And you make sure you get at least 3 crystals. At least 2. At least 3. And the head. The head's human size, so it's not big or anything, but.
I believe I've heard Speaker talk about invisibility. Perhaps he can pass that on us. Sneak in.
Ask. I'm not sure it lasts terribly long.
I do get to cast it on the compass.
Double 8.
2 more levels.
Put a pause on it.
Yeah.
Double 8's actually a big one because I can put second and thirds on the compass at that point. Not at the same time, but.
Alright, well, let's go talk with Speaker, I suppose. Or just bring him down here. Speaker, would you like to come to the common area?
I don't see why not.
Do. 2 minutes, you're there.
Roll to stand.
Go to the common
You
area.
step in, like, a bullet goes through.
They die.
Alright, here's your soul!
Oh, I dreamed we were trying to get rid of one. I get more. It sounds doable, and any info we would gain would be a lot more than we have as of now. For invisibility, while I can do it, it does not last very long.
How long does it last?
As of right now, you get 36 seconds.
Nice. Nice.
It's enough to get in the door.
About all you get.
We could also speak to Skylar, see if she has any insight on how to get to the farmer's district. I'll run up and ask her real quick.
All right. Yeah. When you go to the room that she's at, she has there by her bed on a little table, her empty plate of food, and she is doing like push-ups and stuff as you enter in, and she stops and like, oh, hey, gets up.
Skylar, how are you?
I'm all right.
So we had a question. It's an old name. Smoking barrels? The Audrey's group.
Yeah, smoking barrels.
Smoking barrels. There's an old smoking barrels house, I suppose, in the farmers district with some stuff that might be able to help my friend Anda. Do you know what the defenses might be like in that area? If it's overrun with Thieves Guild?
I haven't been there for almost a week. I don't know.
Okay. No, only question.
Yeah, I mean, you're... I could know when you teleported us away, so... It's probably just as guarded as it was before.
Right. Go through the sewers again.
Best way to travel in this city. Hmm?
Thank you. I'll leave.
All the way back down.
What if rode the dragon there?
Very, very conspicuous.
Just do a flyby. Slide down some bunkers.
I do not think Victor would be willing to use his construct.
No. Oh. Throughout the day and night, you guys hear various sounds of gunfire and sometimes cannon fire. But in the distance, you hear what sounds like a barrage of cannon fire. And it's not like every second it's happening, but every now like minute there's one or two shots in the distance.
What side? South the army's approaching?
Yeah.
Where is the farmer's district?
The farmers district is, you guys are over here. It's to the northeast.
I can't see it.
It's to the east over there.
Okay.
You guys are right here. Ugh.
People away from there.
I'd move people to there because of the army.
Honestly, it might just be easier to find and kill a Thieves Guild person and then get that stuff once the Thieves Guild has been defeated. We would need it. You do.
You all hear Lord Ralph Garson has begun an attack along the walls on the eastern and western sides, and Enforcer Liv has begun her attack along the north. Is Victor's dragon ready?
Actually,
Oberon's technically the only one who's seen it.
I believe it was supposed to be ready. I can ask him.
That would be great. I will be heading up there shortly as well.
The bald one?
On the first level, so I can just wait and ride up with you.
Excellent. Right. After a few minutes, Baldwin comes marching in. These two nearby waiting. Hey, how's your mic, Mickey?
Fine. What do you mean?
The battery.
2 bars.
Battery. Hello.
Hello. Okay, shall we head up? Time is actually of the essence. The Lord Garson has decided, despite our wishes, to begin his attack.
Up we go. Please tell me it has actual music.
No, it
He has a
doesn't.
magical crystal that just plays music.
It plays the same 3 notes.
Just one of those like spinning things with the.
You guys step into as you guys get to the top, when the elevator's doors open and you step forward down the hall there, you see
Dirt.
you see Victor. He is giving commands. He says, stand on your hind legs, lay down, and stuff. And you see,
Roll over.
roll over. You see there past him, part of, because the chamber itself is big. You guys are walking in the hallway. You see a part of the massive automaton dragon as it follows his commands.
Incredible.
You guys step and you see it there towering above, mechanical wings tucked into its back, the green crystal glowing within it, as well as a few other blue ones at different parts of its body. It
Make the wall.
he says, turn. He heard you guys going, and he turns, he says, face down as its head moves and faces you. Lower your head. Its head down. I'm doing this all night.
It's incredible.
Godwin smiles. Oh,
Odd one?
He's alive.
Baldwin got it.
The Ratfolk is back! He takes back!
He smiles to them. You did it. Yes, I did. Raise your head. Brings its head up. There's a nod from Baldwin.
Victor point frown.
Yeah, Victor, like you see him ball his hands up to a fist and then try to relax them. How soon can it fly? Well, it haven't done any of the proper tests to determine whether or not it can actually fly and how well it can. It should be able to fly, but it should be able to fly, but like, I haven't actually done any of the tests. Well, the time has come. Lord Ralph Garson has arrived with his forces and has begun an attack on different parts of the city. We have the different locations of Thieves Guild's headquarters. There are different hideouts located on the map, and they are ready to be bombarded by hell from above.
AC 130.
All right. Okay. You sure now, because you don't have time for any more tests. We have started. More people are going to die. So we have to make sure your dragon hits fast and hits hard.
Honestly, respect to Baldwin for basically asking.
He's only gonna ask once.
I know, but still.
You see, as Victor opens his mouth, it looks like he's about to agree. Then I can't do that. I can't. We have to test this first. We have put so much energy and magic into that. We have done so much that if we were just to throw this out there into combat now, and it breaks, something goes wrong, all of the work will be for nothing and it'll be stuck in enemy territory. I can't do that. I need 1 day. Just give me 1 day to do final tests. I wish we had 1 more day, but unfortunately, we do not. So we will be doing this. And we're doing it now. I'm not going to allow that. I'm sorry, but I don't have a choice anymore. Open up the tower. I'm not going to do that. Will you make me do it myself? I will not allow you to do that. You're willing to let all those people die. We haven't run enough of tests. What do you not understand? I understand. I understand everything that you have done to get to this point, and you want to make sure it works right. I get it. But we don't have the time. Ralph Garson is a very ambitious man. We have to send this dragon out today, or he will claim the glory and try to crown himself here. What are you talking about? Garson should have been here a long time ago. We put out word weeks ago when this all started. His forces should have been here by now. We have to get this out now before he wins the day and crowns himself. He hates being a council member. He'd rather be a king.
Perhaps there's a compromise we could reach. Perhaps Victor could have till mid-afternoon to run tests. I don't know how long he needs.
But at least verify that the pipe functions. It's not going to crash on top of something.
I don't know how much time we have. I'll give you 1 hour. And if your tests are not done by then, well, then we have to do something. Because I will not give Sussex up to that man.
Anyone who is willing to sacrifice the lives of the people he wishes to rule would not be a very good ruler.
As a ruler, you have to sacrifice those in your command in order to achieve victory.
There's a difference from sacrifice on the field of battle and waiting for enough people to die to have the opportunity.
That I agree with. Victor, I am not your enemy. What I want is what is best for this city and the people that are within it. And council law is what has been best for this city. But Ralph does not see it that way. I do not wish to see the end of what you have made. But it is our only choice right now.
If this Ralph takes the city, I can only guess. But in his play for power, he would demand control of the dragon.
He would not demand control of it. He would demand it destroyed. He never liked the advancement of this city.
He wishes to rule in the Dark Ages.
Stuck in the past, I guess.
That's not a mindset I do not. That is a mindset I do not believe I can understand.
1 hour. Get this thing up in the air, show it can fly, and rain hell down on them. The map of the locations will be provided to you. I'll be returning with them in that hour. If you are unable to go through with it, then I will have to have you be removed so that I can do it. Understood. Good. I'll be back. He'll turn back towards the elevator.
Is Oberon technically around?
Technically,
Can I, like, quietly take him off to the side and just ask him to keep an eye on Victor to make sure he doesn't, like...
yeah, that's what he'll be doing.
Make sure he doesn't what? Jump off the tower?
No, make sure he doesn't, like, try and make it so that Baldwin can't control it.
Victor
I'll
tries
finish
to
that.
steady shaking hands as he goes over to one side of the hallway and to the entrance of the hallway where the big chamber there. He'll go to the left side and he will along the wall there. He'll grab a panel that's on the wall and remove it, and inside there is a lever that can pull down. He will grab it and pull, close it, and turn and look up.
I, too, shall look up.
I will also look up.
He'll also look up.
There's probably scorch marks on that roof.
You guys will see as the top of the tower, the dome top, it begins to separate and open up. The roof reaching out, going all like in like 8 or so different sections, all spreading out and folding outwards, showing the sky above. More light shines in this room than probably has ever before, unless that roof has been opened up at some previous time. Or Victor like grimaces at the natural light hitting his face.
It looks like paper.
Does his skin start to, like, burn?
Yes, he's like, okay, natural.
You can just like make him a vampire. It would be like only a net positive for him.
And after a moment of covering, he like goes over and gets like a dirty cloth and puts it over his head.
Kidding.
Well, he's not. Whatever. He hasn't been outside in freaking months. That's not true. Weeks. He then says, "Take flight." And it wings to stretch out. I can't flap the wings in here, so you guys feel as its legs go down. Pressure begins to push on the floor underneath you, Its
Okay.
back legs pushing out, its front legs grabbing onto the edges of the opening. They
Peak
push
braces.
up. It pulls itself up in there as the wings spread out. The arcane glows in the arcane crystals in the wings glow. The chest, the blue shining bright in there, and then the chest flares as it enters into the air above, and it doesn't fall back down as it goes up and up and up. And I roll a dice for definitely no reason.
It explodes.
It goes up into the atmosphere for reasons.
As it flies up, it creaks. It seems to like slow down for a moment. You notice as one of the wings begins to shake, and pieces of metal start to rain down above. Everyone roll me a real quick reflex.
Ow, now.
Not bad though. 13.
20.
20, no damage.
20.
20, no damage. You got 13.
13.
You and Victor take 5 points of
Hey man!
piercing and bludgeoning damage as
Just 6 of my HP.
it's your fault for being squishy. As
I wanna be.
pieces of metals and like a big screw and stuff like falls and like starts clattering down to the ground as Victor Press just starts curses and calls out, "Come back down! Come back down! Land!" As it turns around, whips back, goes down, and as it's like about to crash into the top of the building, it like flattens itself out. The crystals flare. It slows down in a very quickly before it then lands. There is creaking and some cracks that go through the floor with the heavy landing, but it lands there, and it see that some of the parts of the joint of the wing that's connected to the torso, some of it has fallen apart. Wasn't connected properly. So Victor is just
It's the hour fix, right?
But hey, it all fell back into the tower.
It's not sing.
anyone who can help, please do so. As he steps forward and starts issuing out commands.
Question: did the dragon land in the tower? Or
It
outside?
landed in the tower.
That wasn't very clear.
You know, the Thieves Guild might be busy on the walls at this point. It'd be easy to sneak.
I will assist with fixing it.
Okay. You have knowledge engineering?
No.
You know, at this point, go ahead to get 1 rank of knowledge engineering.
Hey, pass me a pencil.
Sounds-
Where's your own pencil? Now, is that yours or is it from over there?
It's mine.
Really?
From over there.
That's what I thought.
From over there?
I have a 2 in knowledge engineering.
Yeah.
That's quite
I'm so smart. SMRT.
Smarty pants, smarty pants.
What'd you get?
Oh, I didn't roll yet.
You got it too.
13.
13.
Lucky number 13.
I'm testing my rolls, and man, I've been rolling bad tonight. Oh my gosh. That's so many bad rolls. That's fine.
Granite, what are you sending me now?
All right, so they begin working on that. What are you two doing?
Not in the area of destruction. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
How long does it take before the map is brought?
You said he was gonna bring it in at the end of the hour.
Should we go see if one of those things on the map is in the farmer's district? We wouldn't want to be there. Cops.
What do you mean? That would be great.
That would be wise to figure that out, yes.
We head to the enforcers. Staying. We could just ask you, I suppose. his head.
Wait for him to bring it up and take a peek.
It's true.
I'm sure he's probably have questions if we're asking about that. Just out of the blue.
Alright, so I suppose we'll wait.
Guess I'll take an hour to do my thingies things.
Your belly dance. Yeah,
What,
do
what
that.
are you gonna do this time?
Do that belly dance.
Yeah, I guess we're sneaking for a little bit, so trickster.
Would that be something I could join in on and need help?
Good. I should choose for you.
What does it get for it?
Choose one skill. You gain the same. Gain +1 on a skill check using that skill, and it counts as a class skill. Oh.
So
You have
I'm
a
just,
lot of class skills already.
Yeah.
Rogues,
so it would just give me a 15 instead of a 14 and stuff.
Or you could take something you don't have as a class skill and get a +4.
That would be fly, heal, or spellcraft.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
You don't have any knowledges?
Well, I mean, I have knowledges. I have knowledge engineering, local engineering.
So you guys are just waiting, then doing your seance. You're joining
It takes
in,
him an hour.
and you guys were in that. All right. During that hour, you all hear the boom, boom in the distance
Boom, boom,
of
boom,
cannons,
boom, boom.
gunshots, and yeah, you guys just chilling in the tower. Let me go through a list of NPCs in my head to see if anything happened there. Okay. Were you guys doing your seance
I forgot I had a craft skill.
Yeah, probably in my room, I guess.
in your room? All right. Oh. During that time, your friend is just kind of like. Let's see.
He could join in too.
Sure, why not? He'll join in.
The
And
big
like,
Norse guy?
he'll just be like, so, what is this?
Which friend? Hold on.
We are communing with spirits.
My actual friend.
Oh.
Scander. Like, so what is this?
It helps me and Margon connect and I don't be on the same page of what we're doing for the day, I suppose. If we're being sneaky, or if we want to cast many spells, or if we want to fight physically.
So you're able to like change what you're able to do?
Yes.
Complicated family relationship.
Aishma says he can't do that. That he finds that odd that Argo can do that.
Since Margon's better than Aishma.
Guess so.
I mean, yeah, definitely think so. Margo's definitely stronger than Aishma.
Why do you keep antagonizing him? He's in your head.
Guess I got lucky.
No, it's it. No, it's the. Oh, well, sorry. I don't know if it was clear. That was what's her face? Brain. My brain is like dead today, by the way, guys. So
I'm exhausted.
sorry about that, but yeah. Anyway, that was Yuko. All right, yeah. I mean, will it help me if I join in? Do you, or would that be a bad thing?
I mean, I don't think it would hurt anything. Me and
Cyrus are probably about to go sneak around for a bit. I don't know
You're gonna head out?
if
You're
to
gonna
join.
leave?
Yes.
I don't tell him where you're gonna be sticking around.
Alright. Who will be here that I should be near?
Anyone here is. I mean, the speaker, Oberon, they're probably a little busy right now. Meredith.
I'll like go and be in there near them. Snoop around, I guess.
Speaker's probably like standing on
Near
top
them.
of the dragon right now.
I mean, potentially come with us.
I don't think that's.
Alright. Yeah.
I don't want to be in a situation where I have to tap into the power of Ishma.
Power.
I'm a little worried that he'll try to take over if I do that.
Do you think he could kick out Ashma into a body? After it's been-
I don't know. I don't think I could do that with Margon. I think these. The way I'm holding these. Was holding these two spirits, now just one, is a little different than what's happened. I think we're more bonded to it. I see, think. So probably. I don't know how to get it out other than resurrecting him or something like that. Letting the spirit of the dragon go out.
What?
No.
Probably don't want to try that.
Waiting.
Oh,
Alright, I wasn't sure if you guys were going to talk more. I was just. Alright. The hour goes by. You guys doing your seance, working on the thing.
Speaker at one point is like hanging onto the side of it, trying to yank a wrench down, but he's too light.
that fly
You
down.
guys working on the dragon, trying to get
Upside
bits
down,
and
like,
pieces
push it
back
off
in,
with
make
his
sure
feet.
they're welded, put on correctly, and not quite finished yet. As Baldwin comes back up with a map in hand, and along with him.
Is this the big woman that Josh likes so much?
No.
Oh.
Along with him are 3 other enforcers. Three other enforcers, one of which is Guildmaster Peyton.
Ah. Here's the big boys. Who are the other two?
You haven't seen
I met
them
him yet?
before. One is a human and a human Saxon, and the other one is a tiefling. Probably the only, the
haven't seen
only
any of those.
tiefling enforcer you have seen.
Nice.
In fact, you fair. I don't think your character has even seen a tiefling yet.
Nope.
This
I
would be
mean,
the-
it's bound to be one wandering the city somewhere.
Yeah, there's a big difference
There-
between like
like
vaguely
he may
seen
have
one.
like just partially seen one like walking by,
like,
but
"Oh,
he
that's
spent
weird."
a lot of time either in here or flying up in air to get to his destination.
Yeah, I don't walk the streets very often because it's slow.
Yeah.
Peasants.
Your brittle bones would be broken by the
Yeah.
pedestrians.
Sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will eternally torment me.
But as it approaches, Peyton says, "Victor, is it ready?" Almost. I need about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, Baldwin. We'll have to wait the 5 to 10 minutes. Nothing that can be done about that. So this will get the job done. Yes, it should be able to. Guildmaster, this will be able to take out the hideouts that Skylar was able to point out to us. They were removed very quickly before the council member wins the day. Good. You have your 10 minutes.
What?
Clears, starts moving stuff off of the table, and Victor grimaces when he just like throws a bunch of stuff to the side to put the map on there.
It's now 15 minutes.
Back up there yet?
Yeah, you guys will be back up there.
Can I see the map? Looking in the farmer's district for a pin.
You can glance in there. These are their locations.
I will also look at the map. And while I'm looking at the map, are they actively talking or are they just looking at the map?
So, there are none in the farmer's district.
So you guys won't get bombarded by Dragonfire.
That's good.
Once you
There's
get
one in the corner of the Enforcer's district, which they did not know about until this map. The one in the Guild district has been dealt with, so there are 3 that are remaining. That are known. There's one up there in the corner there, one in this district, and another one in Woodbridge district.
Have they taken care of the one in the Enforcers District yet? Or no?
No,
So
they have not. That one will not be dealt with fire. That one will be dealt with manpower.
I'm gonna ask, as everyone's looking at this, what is this councilman's plan? Does he plan to take the city by force?
No, he won't need to. Well, wait, who are you asking? Sorry.
Mostly the guild, the enforcers.
So-
Like not like we would know.
Yeah, the guildmaster glances over at Baldwin, who nods and steps over to you.
Baldwin does, or the
Baldwin
guildmaster?
does. He will forcefully take it from the Thieves Guild, but after that, with his victory, he'll win the people here that remain to his side. He's already taken quite a few fugitives, from what our scouts have said, which is good, but his intentions are not exactly pure. He has already begun to spout his tales of how Linzer and the and council member Myron Gilmind wouldn't send anyone to help, and how, as we here fought bravely, he gathered all forces that he could and came post-haste in order to save the city.
Admitting that he purposely waited out a period of time.
No, he did not admit that exactly, but we know that he should have been here sooner. By our calculations, enough.
I mean, he
5
didn't
days.
admit that. Not admit, omit.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, they said admit.
No.
But yeah. We sent in one of our enforcers to spy on him in discussion with his commanders. Sent one in while invisible, and we're able to determine that once he is done, he will win the people over and intends to attempt to make himself king. In his words, the council worked for a time of peace, but we are in a time of war. Time of war needs kings.
That is a bold declaration, considering the only war is this one city as of now.
That is untrue.
There's the Giants.
Thieves Guild has caused problems elsewhere in the city, and yes, the threat of giants.
Do we know where they're at, by the way?
No, we have no information on that. All that we know is that they will be arriving in a floating castle.
See?
If he wins the people, and he crowns himself king of both Sussex and Windsor, us as enforcers, bound by law, will have to obey his commands. We are trying to prevent that from happening while we are not bound by it. But if it happens, we must obey him.
If he's changing the law, then couldn't you also change the law? By not obeying him?
He is not changing the law.
Well, if he's changing it from a council to a king, then that seems like a bit of a change.
Right now, as the only current head council member within the city, while the other one has shown very little interest in helping us, he is in charge. And by giving himself that title, the eyes of the people, he will still be a council member, but he will call himself king. After that point, he may change laws, yes, but a delicate situation. We are bound to the law. We are bound to the law of this land. We do not believe he is a cruel man, but he is ambitious. We put the time of kings behind us for a very good reason. This will be a slow process. He won't be king tomorrow. He'll be king in 2 years.
Doesn't that kind of make his whole point of we're in a war irrelevant?
That is this apps. The point that I'm making by that isn't that this isn't just an instant takeover sort of thing. He is going to slowly change things to be in his favor, but he will still be a king in his own eyes.
And considering he has already been willing to sacrifice some of the city's inhabitants to get this, it likely would not end very well, considering the upcoming giant problem.
Our hope, that is, if he does succeed, that this was an isolated incident. I doubt that, but he will have achieved his goal, and despite how he's achieving it, he does have a sense of honor to him. Once they officially become his people, he will treat them as he does, as he treats his own people, which is a very just way. Very honorable.
There's things to be said about someone who's honorable when it is convenient to them.
I agree there. Is the dragon ready? 2 more minutes.
I mage hand another tool up to him.
I'll make sure that this is good, because the wings started to fall apart. It was bad. He got hit with a screw.
This guy got cut. I wouldn't even be able to see any cuts, but covered in feathers.
You can see the blood. Like you're saying, it was a good chunk of your health.
Was.
It's just big dents in his head.
All right,
Got a head dent now, like Tyler Moore.
it's done. He hops down.
That's why I like wearing light headphones now. I'm actually scared I'll look like him.
I mean, as long as you don't shave your head, it'll never be a problem.
I swear the dude has it's like an inch. Like, dang.
Anyways,
All right, it's all done. The guildmaster will say, "How do you plan on controlling this dragon? You can no longer see it." I can give it a list of commands, so essentially the points on the map, and it's a mix of verbal and mental control over it. It'll be able to understand my intentions and my thoughts to be able to fulfill the task.
Somebody write it.
That would be dangerous. I would not really advise it. But
If only there was somebody that could already fly. It wouldn't really be that dangerous.
if you would like to see it unfold, motions to the window that's been broken, like that got broken, fixed, and they're broken, and he just left broken at this point. That faces towards the inward of the city. Feel free to look out. Or fly up.
What?
Just a smug look on your face.
I clean the popcorn off.
We'll step over to the map as the enforcers make room for the dragon. Lift up into the air. It does as it did before. It reaches up, grabbing onto the side, legs, back legs going in, and it pushes and pulls itself up. The ground kind of a little bit underneath it, the claws scraping against the bottom.
I make sure to stand on the edge, like towards the wall, so if the floor does fall in, I'm like on
Got
the
a wall.
It flies up into the air as... Alright, it goes upwards. It's a little rickety. The wing is like shaking a little bit, but it makes it up and up and it flattens itself out. Here, Victor. Good. Alright.
Now it floats.
Breathe fire. In upward. You guys see as the blue crystals begin to glow brighter and brighter, and the center chestplate does as well, as this energy, the two colors come and meet together at its throat and begins to form into a ball, and it changes color more and more to red before fire bursts out into the sky. You guys can just slightly feel the heat of it all the way down here, as this massive flame covers the sky above.
I think they know about the dragon.
Go to this, there, here, and he points out the different locations, and destroy them. You fire, be bad, fire can spread. Use ice. And it takes off, flying at incredibly fast speed.
I watch.
You look through the window. You guys,
Yeah, I'll look through the window.
you can just fly up.
You could follow it.
I think I can keep up.
You guys see as
Without
it
spells.
flies off towards the city. Due to this high vantage point, you guys are able to keep an eye on it as it goes over to the north. After some time, you hear sound of more cannon fire, sounds of what kind of like fireworks going off as barrages get sent up towards this thing. Can't tell really exactly if it's made contact. It does like kind of like react a little bit, and then it breathes out this massive burst of ice, these shards of ice crashing down onto an area, and in a matter of seconds of it breathing, it doesn't just destroy it, but this pillar of ice forms from its blast. And then it turns and begins to go to another area.
Wow.
Looking out here, you guys, as it goes more towards the east, towards the east, you guys can actually see that there is conflict going on the walls on the east right now. And it flies over the. You can't really see any of that because you guys are too far away. But it flies over, and another one goes down.
Give me the
Another
eagle-eye
building, and maybe even more than just a building. This breath weapon from it is massive. Freezing the air, freezing the earth, everything in just a matter of a second. Everything is just frozen from the blast of this thing, and it goes and turns and starts to go farther along.
started the ice sculpture.
Baldwin just, well, Victor, I think it succeeded. Turns back to Victor, who is just like, he is like slumped down to the ground now, and shoulder shaking, head buried in his face.
Is this like tears of sadness or tears of yay, it works?
Roll me a sense motive.
I'll give you one guess at what number this is.
A 1.
13. Again.
As you can tell, it's
Yes.
yes, I guess.
Bit of both.
It's basically a release of it finally being over.
He can finally emote now.
The enforcer steps towards Victor. Victor, you have outdone yourself, and I can see us having a bright therapy. Shut up.
Sorry, I just pictured this in my head.
A bright future and a partnership between you and the Enforcer Guild. And then he'll turn and walk away. Screw you. Dude, my brain is feeling weird today.
Having a stroke. It's so funny. Why does my arm feel funny? Baldur's just fucking drinking. Sorry, Nathan.
Lordy.
Oh my god.
Oh. This is Guildmaster Peyton, as played by Sylvester Stallone. Victor! I have fun.
I think we're done laughing though. Oh, I'm lightheaded.
Don't worry, I'll find something to clip that'll get us going again.
No, my head feels weird today.
I feel you. I'm super tired. I stayed up super late trying to fix my PC again, which didn't work. Yeah. Still working on it. Hopefully when I get home, it's not frozen and the backup finished without dying. Then I get to run firmware on my new SSD to fix the issue where it doesn't show up properly from a cold boot.
After about 10 minutes or so, as the dragon flies out there, causing destruction to a small handful of buildings,
What to say, like...
Baldwin then he takes a moment as he seems to concentrate and then says, "Return back to the tower."
I'll walk out the window. Is it coming back or is it doing somersaults?
Did you say, or is it doing somersaults? Yeah. It begins, you see it coming back in the distance, returning. And it gets, as it flies above and then comes and lands, this time much more gently, into the tower. It did take damage from the attacks.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, there's chinks and stuff from gunshots. There's sections of it that were partially blown out from cannonballs, and Yeah, things like that.
Now he just needs to go to the second version, which flies at an altitude of like 70,000 feet and just drops cannonballs.
It just poops out cannonballs.
Just tungsten rods.
No, it drops crystals.
Oh, that would be amazing.
What?
But no, so it came back and it did take damage from gunshots, cannons, and things like that. It did get hurt some. So, as Victor gathers himself and steps forward, he's like, walks over to the side where there's a big mug, downs what coffee is left in there, grabs a tool, steps back towards it. Baldwin, do you mind getting the helpers that were assisting me previously? There is touch-up that needs to be done. Of course.
I'll lean over and whisper to Baldwin. Do we need this right now, or can we give him some rest? 'Cause he hasn't slept in a week.
Victor, get some rest. Shakes his head and keeps working, goes back to working. I'll leave that to you.
Speaker's gonna walk up and put his hand on Victor. Put his hand on Victor's shoulder, try to get him to pause for a moment.
He doesn't pause. Keep working.
It worked. The dragon did its job, and it, like you, need a moment.
It needs to be repaired.
It can
Work
wait
is
to
not
be
done.
repaired. The work is never done.
No, because as Baldwin has said, every moment people are dying, so it needs to be repaired so it can be ready to do more,
It also means it needs to be repaired well,
which I will do.
and if you get rest, you will notice things you will miss.
Rest has never done anything but wasted time.
Extra repair time is wasted time.
Probably diplomacy.
Nope, that's a 16.
Ah.
It's close. I'm still rolling hot garbage.
Please remove your hand from my shoulder. I have work to do. I appreciate it. It's not over yet. I'm going to come back and demand to be done right away. It better be ready by then. I'm going to make sure it is now.
I cannot make you. Only recommend.
Perhaps I'll work a bit less when the others arrive.
That seems wise.
So there's just 3 giant ice pillars in the city now,
3?
or 4.
Pretty sure like 6.
So
That's like
there's
Perfect
more
perception.
than roll me perception actually. Let's see how many you see.
That is just a straight 13.
the legend continues. Tonight's session 13.
You're the mighty.
From where you are and looking out, you can only see 2.
Blind boy.
You never be blind like him.
Nah, never did. My perception's totally good right now.
Oh, totally.
It's totally so good.
Just adding some lightly armored plates to the bottom of the dragon that can just be like swapped out.
Is the map still?
Yeah, he didn't really fit this thing for much armor.
I mean, it has to be light to fly, but it's also like maybe some like aluminum with
Is the
some
map
wood
still on
underneath.
the table?
Oh yes.
Want to
Wood's heavy.
make a mental note of the best route to the farmer's district?
Best route? That's entirely up to you. What do you want? Like,
Like,
there are,
Most fuel efficient.
like,
Avoid the tolls.
just like, I don't know, go along the roads until you get over there. Like,
I mean, like, as far in the middle between the two safe houses that they just got destroyed.
I mean, considering the ridiculous amount of chaos that is probably going on
I
right
think-
now.
I think we want a path that's away from the walls because they're busy on the walls right now.
mm-hmm.
So that's top priority. I think. Where was the specific place we were going? Was it near the walls or not?
It's like,
Oh, okay, that's good. It's not too close. It's kind of close to
it's like a block and a half away.
They did say there's fighting going on outside.
There's fighting going on everywhere.
Well, yeah, well,
Except where we are.
Well, yeah, there's none right now because they're pushing it right now.
Shall we go through the sewers or above ground? If we go through the sewers, we should find some sort of protective clothing.
It's hazmat suits.
again, I'm not sure we can really get Rob to take us there. How would we describe it? Maybe the other one would be able to. Sure. And how do we get a hold of them? We don't have the stone anymore. Go down a sewer grate and yell Ralph.
It's like a 50% chance of working.
He just pops around. I was waiting.
I sleep under your bed. I've heard everything.
I wonder if we could,
You're really messed up, dude.
we could dress as Thieves Guild members. Just walk.
Don't you have a hat of disguise?
Well, I do, but
I can disguise myself as well.
how long does your magic last?
I also have another.
Up to 3 hours?
I have another hat of disguise you can use.
Oh, yeah.
So just do that.
Don't exactly need it right now.
Yes, we could dress. Could either do that or probably there's some clothing we've gotten from prisoners or something we could use if we asked, but where are you going out? Yeah, I'll borrow your hat if it's alright.
Still 2 bars.
So we don't forget.
I know.
I don't know if she drank that.
has 2
today.
thirds of her life to live.
Going bar to bar.
Do we want to go now? All the attacks in full swing, they might slow down for the evening.
It's very risky. Flip-flopping on is even a good idea or not.
So,
What happens when the army breaks through and we're there? Thieves Guild clothes.
You start stripping.
we fly away with my spear, obviously.
Oh, genius. It'll definitely work this time.
I please. Honestly, Connor by himself, I can't see it. The both of them, beautiful.
Yeah, he'll help us stabilize it. He has better decks.
Like you two just running away from the Thieves Guild, running up a flight of
It's like the
stairs.
Titanic thing. He's behind you, holding you, helping you stabilize. They stay stable.
They chase you all the way up to like a building, and at the very top they see you're both like holding onto the spear, like why?
They're just like,
And then the touching moment is one of you reaches down to catch the other. Hold on, my grip is slipping. I'm sorry, I ate a lot of Cheetos today.
Another question I thought of was using the bathroom.
Hey, it's a great thinking.
Well,
My thinking
Nathan
chair.
comes up with all kinds of dumb things in the
so, so I know healing works while you're still alive, even if you're on the brink of death. But I don't know that it would work if the body's dead and the soul's left. So would we need an actual resurrection?
I believe the idea was to do it right as they're dying, so it's the soul. Nothing. He said it was very time sensitive. You had to die and you had to do it. I don't believe he said anything about resurrection.
I'm gonna laugh if you get the timing wrong. Like their soul gets like sucked back into the body, and he's like, "Oh shit, hold on." Okay, take two.
We're just like stab, heal. Dang it, stab, heal.
And the other guy tied up next to you is watching with like in horror as his old friend is tortured, dying repeatedly.
Jeez.
So essentially what the instructions for it is it is right after they die, you quickly make the repair that is needed to the body. Then
Tucks you puppy.
put the other spirit within so that it'll come back alive and the body won't instantly die again. Essentially, you would have 1 round to do this after the individual dies. When normally Breath of Life would work. But instead of doing Breath of Life, you're doing Transfer of Life. I guess, I don't know.
Oh, so like you'd have to heal him and put the spirit in on the same round?
Yeah.
So somebody else would have to heal him other than
I don't know. I don't. If all your healing is a standard action, and then releasing, I believe, is a standard action as well, then?
Said immediate, but I can double check if that's all you can.
I can do that real quick.
I'm trying to look at second level cleric spells.
Standard action.
Really?
So then, yeah, you would need someone else to do the healing. Well, actually, in this instance, I would allow you to do it. There will, no matter what, there would always be a roll involved. I'll just make the DC a bit harder.
How about Oberon? Do you have any healing potions left?
He has to be the one to administer them.
No, I mean, here's the thing.
You should have infusions.
They don't. How long do they stay active for if you were to give them out? Was it
The rest of the day.
it's the whole day?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, he can give a cure. He can give a cure moderate.
Just give one of those like party funnels. Just like stick it in their mouth and just be like, bunch them all up and be ready. Pull a cop and pull all the stoppers off. And just...
I'll take it just in case.
All right.
I really want to do that now. A bundle of Cure Light wounds. Anthony, if you pour 2 Cure Light wounds together, does it become a Cure Moderate
No, it's 2 cure light.
in one bottle?
You would just have to drink. Why? You just have to drink. If you drink half of it, that would be 1 cure light, and the other half would be another cure light.
So could I take like a couple Cure Lights, put them in one bottle, and just chug it?
over the amount of standard actions it would take to drink them separately.
Syringe, right?
Skip the throat, going straight for the heart.
That's death. That's death.
I will stab you to make you better.
Imagine
Waterboard
dying.
them with healing.
Yeah.
You can't die. That'd be awful.
No, the thing is, you're just drowning. There's
Waterboard,
nothing to heal.
waterboard them with lesser restoration so it keeps healing the con damage.
Expensive.
It's actually not gone damaged. Drowning is you just die after the amount of time.
Waterboard them with Breath of Life.
Breath of Life only heals hit point death damage, not.
Waterboard them with true
There
resurrection.
you go. Resurrection.
Getting more and worse.
Yep.
It'll work eventually.
Just ignore the fact that normal resurrection takes an hour to do.
Not if you make it a potion. There's an archetype that lets you do that.
All right, so you guys
Turned
get the
into beer.
potion from him, and you're going into.
Let's do it.
All right. You get an? Are you getting Audrey?
Yeah,
Sure, I'm gonna
Audrey,
die.
come on.
I can never
And-
die. Oh my god.
Art
It hasn't stopped you so far.
Only died once. before I was-
didn't stop a specific goldfish.
What? There was a godly goldfish and he died?
Never. So
Critical roll.
do
Yeah,
you guys? So, you guys are ready to go? I'm taking a look outside. Quite messy out there.
It is.
They're
More
busy
chaos,
on the walls right now. I think.
the less they'll notice us.
The enforcers are also staging an attack, so it's kind of a lot of fighting everywhere. But
So you think it'd be better to go to
I mean, I don't know. Middle of the chaos. Just make sure we don't get shot by either side.
Do you have a way to disguise yourself?
The later
Throws a
you
hood
go-
over her head.
The later you go, the less time you have.
You could wear this hat. I could use my spells.
What would this do?
Disguise you as a thieves guild.
And then get shot by enforcers or by soldiers?
So if you're gonna get shot by somebody, pick the people that are less likely to hit you.
The Thieves Guild.
I don't know that.
To be fair, they haven't used many guns. They like to stab.
We weren't. I guess we weren't expecting forces to attack this soon.
Go out with the enforcers. Take a Thieves Guild member alive. And do our thing.
How does this thing work? I just put it on and I become the thing I want and I can take it off and put it back on and change, right?
I believe you can.
Well, perfect.
Yeah,
Then let's just pretend to be on the enforcer side until we cross into the other lines and then pretend to be on the Thieves Guild side. Not that they really have a specific way they look. In fact, I'm sure just my black cloak would kind of work.
It's fair. They don't really have much of a uniform.
You don't have a uniform.
I've been able to learn a little bit of their cant. I might be able to, like, if someone communicates with us, I might be able to say something if I understand them. If they haven't updated it, they update it every once in a while.
Thieves Cant 2.0.
That would suck so much. To spend this entire time to learn a secret code of language, and the next month they're like, by the way, it's like we reworked the entire thing. Good luck.
Patch 3.5 just rolled out.
You nerfed it like why?
I didn't know we changed it!
No consonants of the meta. Fuck.
It's like they have a word that means, like, kill someone, they change it to spare them.
There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion at the orphanage that day. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, all
You said kill all the kids. No. That's what it meant last patch.
you didn't get the
Slow. The notes.
I have Internet Explorer, I'm sorry.
Dude, I have to deal with that at work. I hate it.
They don't-
Why is my video not playing? It's because you're not an explorer that's older than I am. Get off.
So she puts it on and makes herself look like a female
Ruffle.
guard.
The rat folk.
No,
Oh,
just a regular Saxon human.
boring.
I do
Alright.
the same, but male.
Regular female guard, but male.
You there, what are you doing here?
You're looking at Thieves Guild member. Let's go through you back.
right, shall we go? Alright.
It's a terrible idea.
Everyone roll a disguise. You get plus 10. My
Good
gosh,
luck.
that's my first roll
I would
of
go
the day
with
that
you, but I'm a
rolled
giant
plus
bird
10.
man. And I'm like awful at sneaking.
Disguise.
20.
Oh, look at you.
How fancy.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
30.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
Forgot I had the plus 10.
Forgot you had plus 10.
Yeah, from the disguise.
31.
Nice. Alright, so.
Oh.
You guys are just kind of like making your way through like the best part of the city that you could?
Yep.
Like the most direct route?
Yep. Making our way downtown.
Alright.
Walking
So-
fast, eating ass.
At first, it's kind of like casual walking and whatnot.
Gotta believe
As you guys make your way towards the edge, but the closer you get, the louder the gunshots get, the louder the fighting gets. And
Love hearing that.
once you get to the edge of the district that you're in, you see the fighting. This section, there isn't much fighting. It is just a handful of soldiers that are essentially moving through different parts, different blocks of the city, and has undergoing a few small skirmishes. How would you guys like to move through here?
But that gave us an excuse to take somebody.
Perhaps we could try and do this. Way we could chase a Thieves Guild member, get him captured. Maybe we'd be out of sight of guards. We could.
For a little bit of perspective, there's approximately about 20 guards here being led by one enforcer. There is a building that is currently under control of the Thieves Guild, and they are working their way into that building now and trying to clear it. There are about 10 or so of them that are waiting outside. And as you guys are approaching, you hear the fighting within there, and then from another nearby building, there are some crossbowmen that begin to shoot at the enforcer and his men that are waiting. The enforcer's men that are waiting outside, and they begin to get into cover and begin to fire back. That's currently what's going on in the situation right there where you're at.
Can we tell how many crossbows?
Rolling perception. Nice. Yeah, you can tell that there are 4 crossbowmen, 2 at each. It's a 2-story building, and there's 2 of them at 2 separate windows. One fires, goes back to reload. The other one pops out, fires, and they're switching like that at 2 different windows, trying to pin down those that are outside. And yeah,
We could try and flank around that building and take one of them. Clear it out for them. Take one of them.
I guess it also depends on what kind of body. Considering your friend is picky.
so are we just like trying to kill them and try to keep one alive? What's going on here? Tell me what the plan is.
We want one alive, obviously, at least.
One alive. Okay.
Preferably female, but doesn't really matter.
All right. Go.
Testo!
All right. Roll stealths, everyone. Not rolling that dice because that.
Obviously,
We're gonna go around back. Nice. If they're here shooting this way, there'd be a building here, and we kind of.
Okay. Sounds Gucci. Okay. What'd you get?
That's a... it's a 16.
A 16? Alrighty. What'd you get?
24.
24. Alright. So, you guys, as carefully as you can, start to make your
didn't even
way
know you could roll that low.
going around.
And I have -2.
You guys notice that as you were going around, and are about to like cross from one building to another, is trying to stay behind cover there. But as you cross there, you notice that towards the street, the 10 forces that are waiting outside, not forces, guards that were waiting outside that were in the firefight with those that are in the other building, they have been ambushed by about 3 or so more that have attacked from behind. Now they're dealing with with the crossbows above, trying to keep cover from that while dealing with the other men that began to attack from the other side.
Still think going for the crossbows is best.
All right. So you guys go to towards the back of the 2-story building. There, the back door is currently closed.
Is it locked?
It is.
We'll try and pick the lock.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a disable device.
Yes.
Room perception.
Gosh, I have to actually think.
My sleight of hand is higher.
Picking lock is a disabled device. Don't you have like nice thieves tools that give you like a +1 or +2 to it?
Yeah,
20.
gives me +4. So 6 is 18.
Okay. As he goes to start picking the lock, you hear on the other end. As soon as he starts to pick it, you hear some creaking on the inside.
Away from
Are there
the door.
windows?
Yeah, this is window to the side.
Approaching the window, looking up. Window.
Roll perception.
I move so I'm not in front of the door, but not under the window.
Okay.
5.
25?
Yep.
Okay. You see that there is a person about 10 feet from the door, two-handing an axe and just waiting. And they're like breathing heavily, sweating like crazy. You see as he's backing up a little bit towards stairs, and he calls out with your roll. You can hear him say, "I think someone's at the back door." She'll just step to the side. Her leg. Wait. It'll look kind. It doesn't really show because of the disguise itself. So it just looks like she reaches out her leg and a rifle comes out of it as it unfolds. She steps there, takes aim.
This fire.
Can I finish picking the lock and open the door?
Nope. What?
So that she can.
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, so I'll do that and then.
And she fires and will hit. Such low damage. Plus, so that's only 11 points of damage as she fires going through. He saw her like just as she showed, and he started like climb his way trying to get up the stairs. And as he turns, it hits him in the thigh, and he crashes down to the stairs. You pick the door. Would you like to swing it open?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna roll a quick initiative here.
I believe in you, gentlemen.
That is.
Well, 15. Like this then. All right. Cool. So have her go there. technically that was a surprise because he wasn't expecting that. So she, as he begins to move his way up, she will fire more. She got 2 more shots. Wow, you had to put it out there, Mickey. You had to put it out there. Man, I am rolling.
Fire.
I have rolled above a 10 once tonight, and it was an 11. Her first shot will go off, but the second shot will misfire. Does this even hit?
Better.
No, it misses. As the first one shoots and hits like right above the guy, and then the second one there is a and then a out the front. Damn it! And she crouches back down.
She misfires a lot.
How far is he?
Like, I'm sorry, but like every fight I think we've had with her.
Oh.
How far is he from you? He's about 20 feet now. 15 feet, sorry. All right, he is currently technically prone, so he'll get +4 to his AC from ranged attacks.
Bummer.
Is it like a wall, stairs, and he's right here and we're over here?
Hmm?
Like, what's the layout?
All right, so here is like a back mudroom sort of area, and he is right on the other side of that where there is stairs, and he started to go up those stairs but got shot before he could. So it was like shoulders up or behind the wall there while the rest of him is exposed.
Okay. 25.
25, that still hits.
All right.
It's like the pro.
It tries to strike you. Yes. Counts as flat footing.
Oh,
Okay, I rolled really good. Damn. Wow. 2 6s and a 7.
Beautiful.
all right then.
So that's 12, 19, 24 damage.
So that thing just like sinks into his side and pokes out the other end.
It's a lot more effective than I was thinking.
He's still moving around, or
No,
okay?
no.
Nice.
There's just like a cut short cry of pain, and
I'll yank it back and step in.
I'm gonna
Alright.
stealth in and
Yeah, I guess I'll count stealth too.
okay. You're moving a half movement, and you take a -20 because you're a cop. I'll make it a -10 because the only person that's seen you so far is dead.
So,
That 12.
All right.
with the -10 and the -2
Oh,
from
I know that. Side, watch the stairs from.
Okay. So you're by the stairs.
is
Within
20,
20 feet of the stairs. I don't know
23.
how big the
You were just 15 away from the stairs. What'd you get?
23 for myself.
All right. Where are you going?
I'm going to go. So, like, if here's the exit of the mudroom and then the dead body and the stairs, I'm going to be on this side of the wall
Okay.
and holding my attack.
All right. That will make it
And I'm
third.
crouching down.
You two will see as there is an individual who comes from the front end of the house and starts approaching the stairs, and natural 20. And
it rolled a lot lower.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he's not getting freaking many bonuses anyway, but yeah. So he steps over there, sees you guys, sees the dead guy. He turns and he runs for the front door.
Smart man.
That makes it Ally's turn. So Audrey will, with frustration, put her rifle away as she walks in, pulling out her pistol. She clips it open and starts loading some. Like she takes out the bullets that are in there and pockets them and starts loading different bullets. And then
She have rubber bullets.
clips it closed and she's like, "We're wanting to be less lethal, right?"
Yes.
All right. No, she's just made it so she doesn't add an extra D8 to her damage.
Oh. It's got the fancy cartridges.
Yeah. All right. Makes it your turn, Nanda.
Right.
What do you do?
We'll start up the stairs.
All right. You start going up the stairs, stepping past the dead individual there. Looks maybe like 18 at the oldest.
So I'm going fast.
Well, this music, I just realized this
Can
music's a
I-
little bit too intense. Things aren't that intense right now.
Pick him up and use him as a body shield.
Nice.
Sure. Yeah, you can pick him up and use him as a body shield if you like. What's your strength?
Oh, actually, that's right. It's 0 right now.
0. I'll have you roll. I mean, this guy, like, he's not
Super
too
heavy.
built. I mean, he's just like a 17-year-old, so it should be pretty easy to do.
Natural 18.
Oh yeah, yeah. You pick.
Can't be more than.
He's
20.
lost a lot of blood.
Probably 18. It's a 17-year-old little boy.
You killed a 14-year-old child.
He's 12. But no, he's lost a lot of blood. He's lighter now.
Okay. He's got a nice handhold where my spear went in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Meat puppet.
Hi guys. This counts as another
All
body,
Cyrus,
right?
it's your turn.
I'll just like let you use my right arm.
I will dart across the bottom of the stairs and look in the rest of the house that I can see from there. Is there anybody else that I see?
Deception.
28.
As you go to glance through different parts of the house real quick, you see that the front door has been left open. But you don't see anyone seemingly hiding anywhere. This place has been ransacked, though.
I'll peek out the front door. Do I see the guards still out there getting attacked?
Yes, you do.
I
Crossbows are still shooting.
upstairs, I assume.
No, there are no crossbows currently being shot.
I will dart back to stairs and whisper up to Anda. And
That's the body shield.
Smart man.
I assume
Guys,
that,
it's me, Steve.
I assume I pick up all the.
Oh, dude,
Yes, that
if
did.
I was smart. I just disguise as him.
I'll just chill at the bottom.
That would be genius, actually.
Alright, makes it Ally's turn. She'll just like, with her pistol out, kind of like stay behind you, keeping a hand on your back as you guys move up.
So since we've entered, how much noise did he make? How much noise did we make? She shot.
Yeah.
So obviously they know someone's here.
Mm-hmm. There was breaking
Like,
of
he
glass
probably
as she was shooting
used
that.
spring, but he was being shot and stabbed.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
yeah,
You
I'm
cut,
pretty sure
in fact,
they
you did.
know he's
You did
dead.
cut his screaming short.
I'll just proceed.
All right.
Slowly keep going up. I will try and look behind me, make sure they're not kind of going down back the stairs or something. Shots.
There doesn't seem to be anything that people shoot at you from the back of the stairs. And when you get to the top, it goes up. And actually, Yeah, so you just go to the top of the stairs. There is a, basically there's a landing there that then turns to the right and goes up a few more stairs before it's open.
All right, I will get his head out.
You take his head out. Let's find out.
Pull back with 3 crossbow bolts in his face.
Now I roll good. No shots.
Keep going with him. Oh.
All right, as you go step in there, you see them there, and they pause for a moment. Before they realize he's dead, and start screaming and yelling, and they all fire.
Gyarados!
You get +4 to your AC.
24. What'd they get? Nat
2
20s,
crits.
all of them?
Natural 18 and a natural 20 for 2 of them.
Nathan, joking?
Yeah,
Is it natural 20 on 2? Or was that just...
a natural 18 on 1 and a natural 18 on the second one. I'm gonna roll to confirm. It does not confirm. Now, I'm gonna roll for the other 2 to hit.
How much HP you got?
51?
That's only a 16 and a 10, so only 2 hits. No confirms.
Connor lives to fight another day.
Yeah, these are big boy crossbows. So.
It's not guns.
Wow. Okay, I'm rolling mediocre damage. That's only 11 points of damage from 2 sources. That could have been so much worse. Especially since the crit one is the one I rolled 10 on.
Yeah. Something I don't like about Starfinder, they don't do confirms.
Okay.
If you 20, you crit.
Yeah, that's how most systems do it.
I like confirms though.
Good job. Good.
Most people don't.
I don't like them that much. I prefer just you crit.
Okay.
It's
so-
hard enough getting a natural 20 as it is.
Especially for some of us who are creative.
As a player, it never happens. It only happens on dumb things.
Okay, how far are they from me?
I am RNG challenge.
They're about 10 feet away.
Inside
No, wait, hold
having
on. No,
range.
so not 10 feet away. Sorry. So there would be it's an open space here. It's kind of like opens up to like this kind of lounging area. And then there's a hallway that goes down. They are at the entrance to that hallway, so they're about 15. I need an exact number, so 20 feet. But yeah, so you went up, that happened. It would have been just your movement to get to the top of there. I mean, it's standard left.
Yeah, it's like.
My brain is dead today. I'm sorry.
Okay, so they're 20 feet away. I will. I assume it's taking 2 hands to hold this guy up.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Your strength is 10
Yeah.
minutes. It's taking 2 minutes.
I will drop him. That's a free
Yeah, you can just drop it for free as his body slumps to the ground with 2 crossbow bolts in him.
Throw it 1.
Alrighty. There are currently 4 there.
Number 1.
Okay, go for it.
If you have them numbered.
I have them mentally numbered.
Okay.
They're kind of like standing in line.
Greg is number 1.
Can't. Not lethal, it's negative 4.
Yeah.
Just kill them all until you get to the last one.
Oh, let's find out if any of them are female.
Female here.
Yeah. Hey, what? Only one of them is a female. I'll make the female number 4.
This sounds so messed up out of context.
I will not attack her. I'm gonna keep going for number 1.
Let's hold on. Let's see what race she is.
She's an orc.
Grapple.
No.
Awakened bear.
Well, actually, she's apparently a fey half elf.
Huh.
Interesting. All right. Well,
20 on it.
It's a dex build.
what'd you get?
20.
A 20.
And she's using a crossbow, of course.
That hits.
Nice.
Again,
That was non-lethal or lethal?
that's lethal.
Okay.
$20.
20. Nice. Alright, you throw it and it skewers into the chest of that guy and probably punctured a lung. He's not doing too hot. Alright. It just gets sucked out, taken out of him.
Okay, calm down.
Alright. That will make Cyrus' turn. You're at the bottom of the stairs.
Alright. I will make my way up to the top of the stairs.
Alright. Movement to get up there.
Peek around.
You peek around and you see the 4 of them there.
Are any of them within 30 feet of me?
They are 20. They're 25 feet away because because Audrey's there, so they're exactly 30 feet away.
Okay, I shoot.
He could walk through you guys.
I shoot number 1 with my hand crossbow.
Oh, okay. He has a freaking gaping hole in his chest that he's bleeding from.
You shoot through the hole, you missed.
Check if that's the crit.
Roll to confirm.
Alright.
Probably doesn't confirm, because that is -2, so 3, so 12.
That does not confirm. Conform.
Conform!
Conform or die.
2 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it like slightly like cuts his arm.
You guys got this. Is
Makes it their turn.
perception real quick. Is there an area of darkness near this female?
Again, out of contract.
This is doctor word.
How much darkness do you need for this ability? What is? Let's double check real quick. What is it called?
Does it specify?
It is called Shadow Stealth.
Are you going to Shadow Dancer archetype?
No.
Should.
Or he could do what he wants.
I can move at full speed when stealthing in darkness, move action, and 1 power to teleport from one area of darkness to another within 100 feet.
I would assume this would be. It would be low light, not darkness. So I would say no. I mean, hey, if you wanted to go around like shut all the windows and like put off any like lights or like candles there maybe or something, just like make it pitch black, you can.
I'll just cast.
But they have some lighting. Or cast darkness. There you go. Makes their turn. Move action as they reload. Lift it up. He's in front. They fire. Oh, you dropped the body. Wow, that was a journey. It landed on a 20, then rolled to a 14, then a 4. Oh man, that was. They were like landing like however, does a I need to double check something here.
The double.
Is this that is a 19 is a for that one, so let's roll to confirm.
Baloney. You confirm. Is it a double confirm?
I rolled another 19.
I'm actually gonna die here,
I'm
boys.
gonna roll the double confirm.
Wait, hold up. What weapon is this?
Heavy crossbow.
Good news, it's only ×2.
Does a 19 confirm? It doesn't.
Okay.
So it's just crit once. Alright. 2 more shots.
Dude, if Connor dies, like 3 people die. Did they crit?
So one's a 7, the other one's a 20.
Oh my.
I rolled to confirm the 20. He rolled an 18, almost a 19, but it confirms. So 2 of them are correct. Do you want me to roll the 2 d12s out here for you to see?
Those are pretty decent
Those are
damage.
numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a 9? Those are some numbers.
32 damage.
Ooh.
You conscious?
Yeah.
Two sources.
Do you have DR?
Oh, the first one is 18, if that matters. Because your DR thing, I don't know if the first one knocked you down or not. I'm just okay. Are you?
Mine's still up
You're still up. Okay. Okay.
with a fat 8 HP.
Yeah. Don't worry. You get shot by these two, and they sink in deep, and then Audrey kind of pushes you aside a little bit as she lifts up her gun and fires.
Right next to my ear.
Yeah.
You're now deafened as well.
First one, number 1. A, that one will hit. The other one will. So she fires twice, one at number 1, one at number 2. Number 1 hits the guy in the throat, and he was close enough to death that it essentially blows out his throat there as he falls down to the ground. The second one, as she moves it to the next person and fires, it like lands right above his head as he's. Of course, I rolled amazing to hit you. Onda, how you doing over there, buddy? It's your turn. Oh, and
Oh, what are you gonna say?
Audrey doesn't step in front of me, by the way. In fact, after she does that, she leans back me behind you. Yeah.
Very heroic of her.
Yeah. She's not a heroic person.
Is there any cover anywhere in this room?
Yeah. There, like I said, this is kind of like a lounge area. There's couches, table you can flip over, something like that.
Alright, well, I will cast Honor Core on number 4.
Number 4 on the female. All right, she has to make a will save, right? 19, natural 19. Again.
Can you use different dice, Nathan?
And then I'll go behind the couch.
Dude, I am rolling bad. It's just for Connor right now. It's to make up for the time that I kept rolling terribly when he took out the sleepy people, bandit people. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Everyone loves the sleepy people.
So, what do you do?
Go behind the couch. Coward.
All right, you dive behind the
I
couch
cowered.
as they get ready to load
Heroically.
another barrage. Cyrus.
I will whisper, be right back. I'm going to dash down the stairs to the front door, and I assume the guards are still out there.
Yes, they're out there, and they're currently finishing off 2 individuals, as there are about 2 to 3 that are dead on the ground, and another 1 or 2 that are running off.
Standing full view in the doorway, I'll whistle. I can't whistle that loud, but hopefully Cyrus can.
I'm guessing
I want to learn to do that. It's too cool.
a 14 misses
But I also
your
know how to
touch.
What the heck?
Yes, thank you.
As you step out of there, out of the building that people are just shooting from, and as far as they know, they have no friendlies in. A individual who sees you turns his rifle and like turns it toward there. Another as he fires, and it right next to you. Yeah, I know.
I'll just kind
That's why only one fired.
I'll just kind of stand there like,
That guy gets a whack on the side of the head. Is the building clear?
no, it could use some help.
Roll me diplomacy.
Ooh, natural 19.
All right. With that, 4 of the guards not the one who is trigger happy. 4 of the guards start making their way towards the building.
Okay.
Alright, that'll be your turn. Alright, baddies. They reload, and there's only Audrey there now. She's like, oh, shoot. And they shoot.
Oh, poor Audrey.
You crit again?
Yeah,
On who?
Audrey.
You didn't say.
Hey, if she dies,
We'll have to pay her.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, no, I think he's afraid to put in the soul in there. Yes, put her in a dying body. Without the. What did you double?
And she rolled the natural 20 for it to confirm.
Oh, Jesus! Your dice!
you're gonna kill our NPC.
It confirms.
So Audrey's about to fucking explode.
At the time for that D12. Hopefully you roll a 1.
The difference here is
So 2 of them hit.
so
the third
this
one.
is a times
Misses.
4. He can either do 4 damage or 48,
Yeah.
depending on what he rolls. Ah!
Let me just go and let's see how much health she has. Okay. Okay. Okay.
How much does she?
I'll roll the crit first. I rolled a 2. Hey!
Only takes 8 damage.
Hey! And then the other one was 4, so that's only 12 damage. That's not. That could have been.
48 damage.
Could have been so bad. So bad. Like you're so low, and then if she took that big hit, you guys wouldn't have even a freaking continue. You would have both been so hosed. All right, man. So yeah, they fire at her, and she like barely ducks around the wall in time as one of them like goes through her like her thin forearm. I will say her left arm.
He's like, Ping, joke's on you, there's no flesh there anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, and she screams out in pain and curses.
I said, robot arm get shot?
No, her non-robot arm.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Wait, which one was her robot arm?
Did she have any?
Hold on, I want to remember which one her robot arm is. It's been a while. There you are, Audrey. It was her right. So yeah, it hit her in the left arm, her right arm. So we put her gun. All right, cool. Sorry, I just need to remember visually what's going on with her. It's been a while. But yeah, so that is the end of Baddie's turn, and it makes it her turn as she then spins back out and wanna just spare the female, so
Once again,
she's gonna use
out of
her
context.
move action to load in a special ammo and only fire once.
What type of special ammo are we talking?
Explosive.
Considering that it raises your misfire chance, I foresee misfire.
Why did you speak? It's not misfire, but she misses.
What was it?
So she spins back around and fires. It goes and it lands like next to the guy again, and it hits, and then there's a delayed second. Then it, as shrapnel kind of explodes part of the side there.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Then she ducks back behind the corner again to have like a little bit of cover. And I am rolling like really good or really bad. There is no in between. Anda, it's your turn.
Can we roll for the bad guys?
And I'll roll for you guys.
Yeah.
My turn, you say?
Don't do it, it won't go well. Nothing.
Okay. Oh, gosh.
They all just shot. He went down the stairs a bit to get out of the way.
She ducked around the corner.
Just time.
If you crawl up in a ball, they won't find you.
Mommy. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. So they're gonna have to?
Yeah, I don't want us to die either. Please don't die.
No. That's not helpful.
You cast a Mirror Core again.
And they're just gonna roll really high again.
I don't know.
No, it.
I'll just start rolling like crazy. Oh, those were bad rolls. You should have done it. Oh, those were good
don't
rolls.
waste the bad roll.
Oh, those were bad rolls.
It's the
Oh, those were good and a bad roll. Oh, those were both bad rolls.
cast it on her.
Hey, it was a bad roll. A 2.
Yeah.
So she just starts to scream as she sees something and starts lashing out. She starts reloading her crossbow and she's going to point it somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll find out where in a moment. Cyrus.
I will come back up the stairs.
Oh yeah, allies' turn, right. They spend basically their turns to win. Like, where? Are they still upstairs? And they start going to and up the stairs, but they end their turn. They're basically blocking the stairs at this point.
Just climb up and go through the window.
That's actually what I was thinking. Is there... Can I see a way to climb up on the outside?
I mean, it's a house. Like, there's always ways to climb up on a house, yeah.
I will... Oh wait, my climbing sucks.
Hey, if you can give me a reason that it would be acrobatics, then I'll give that to you.
You do a sick flip every step.
Yeah. I acrobatics my way up.
Ow.
Oh. I didn't hear the
He was
first
being,
part.
he was being facetious.
I didn't hear the first part of what he said. All
Are
I
these
heard
still
was
lit up?
Acrobatics.
Yes.
All right. So I will
Aren't they plugged in?
No, I'm plugged
kind of
in.
visualize what the front of the house might look like.
Oh, excuse me.
Is there a tree or a pole or something?
There's like a tall bush there. Like one of the, like, I don't know, but like those, like, tree bushes.
Alright.
That, like, people, like nice people like to have at their houses where they make it all pointy. What the frick am I saying?
We don't know. Alright, my acrobatics is going to be I run out the door, jump onto the tree bush, and let it spring me up as I.
Hey, yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Use a spring tree. All the acrobatics.
Oh no! The worst. Alright, let's see what that might be. Can I add my surge after you say it fails?
Yes.
Okay. So that'll be 17.
17. That'll be enough to reach the window.
Okay. And can I break it with something? Like break the window? Is there a way?
So the window's open because they were shooting out of it.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
This house fortunately doesn't have bars, maybe. This house fortunately does not have bars.
peek through.
You peek through.
Yep.
It's an empty room that goes to a hallway.
Then I climb in.
Alright, there you go. You climb in.
You
There's
stop
one
like
person
that.
in the corner with a shotgun. But no, you see.
It's always Ripley's.
I got you, old man. But no, you. There, it looks like an area where they basically just got like a bunch of freaking crossbow bolts in there. Yeah, it just looks like an area where they set up with a bunch of ammo to pelt down at people.
Is the door open or closed?
The door's open.
I would like to get up to the door and just peek around.
All right, you peek around and you see them. One dead individual on the ground. At the end of the hallway, and the little bit of like the right arm of another person as they're on the left side of the room. And you can see down the other side where you see Audrey kind of like poking her head out a little bit at the stairs, looking down. And then she sees you and like pulls back as like they get ready to shoot.
She waves, and I immediately like duck back. If I can, I'd like to hold an attack.
Okay. All right, makes it their turn. Let's see if they saw what was going on. No, they did not. So instead, they shoot at Audrey as she was
Oh
partially
boy, because
exposed.
he needs to be shot more.
I thought she ducked around the corner.
She has cover. She's not, she's still technically like at the square there. She's just using the wall as partial cover. One will hit, one will miss, another will miss. Only one will hit her. That was a journey. 7 damage. That's one less than the freaking crit. As she ducks, like she's waving it, she pulls back, and it gets like cuts across part of her hand there. And now she's looking at it, thinking that she'll probably just have to replace that too. But it makes it their turn as she then steps around again and fire. She's been rolling back. She'd rather just fire twice. Still roll to confirm.
Hey.
It's her turn.
Misfires.
Sure, this does not confirm. She has a plus.
Speed better.
Just.
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
no, this does confirm. Right. Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
Like I said, be better.
So she hits twice.
Nice.
And one of them's a crit. Does she have base damage?
Yeah.
So they're just dead, right?
The crit was 40.
So they're just dead, right?
Plus an additional 11.
Too.
Can you say it just goes through the first guy? And
So
hits it?
actually, the guy that was that you saw a little bit of the arm of, after the waving thing and he fired, he like peeked around there to try to see if you were there, and you're just like waiting and waiting, and then there's the gunshot sound, and you see as his brain matter splatters across the floor there by the door.
Yummy.
He's dead. He's got a big hole through his head now. And then the guards step in, filling the room. You laying there, but they stand by you as the 4 of them step out and fire their guns.
At who?
The 2 remaining people.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
dang.
We're thinking about that part. Okay. They all hit. A 2 on each of them.
Not terrible. Probably
That's
just
terrible damage.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, so 2 of them fire both the 2 pistol shots hitting both of the people there. Anda, it's your turn.
Did she shoot in a random direction? Yeah.
Oh right,
Yeah.
I had her. Things still worked out. Her shot still went towards Audrey. Don't have to retcon anything. Come here, Tux. Hi, buddy. Oh, thank you.
How's she looking?
Audrey?
The other girl.
We need you.
That 20.
Not 20.
Spicy. She dead?
Wait a second, I just realized I only rolled damage for one of them.
Just forget that.
Hold on. She's like that. What'd you get? Nat 20 you said?
Yeah.
Nice. Good thing to roll nat 21. She's not bloodied yet.
Well, I will
Hi, buddy.
take a second back.
Hey, Tux, you wanna bless my dice? Here, kiss them. Oh, good boy. All right. He's a kid. He's licked the dice, so now they're gonna roll amazing. The bad guys are next. You guys are hoes.
Save those dice until dark.
I will
You use it to roll AC.
move into melee. Let's go.
Yeah, you can get in melee with both of them very easily. Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy? Yes, you
My
are.
turn.
All right,
Dude.
Cyrus, it is now your turn. Nobody came your way, just some brain matter did.
I will move forward, and how close is the girl, the female?
You can use your movement to get next to both of the individuals, both of the baddies.
I will move up to the female and hold a knife at her throat. I'm actually roll to grapple and hold a knife at her throat.
You're gonna roll grapple. All right, roll CMB.
Do you have improved grapple?
No, I suck at it.
Well, it's fine because they both have ranged weapons out.
Fine then.
I attack him.
That's an this. That's a 10.
A 10 that fails. I don't even have to double check. That just failed. She is just freaking out, and as you reach out for her, she just knocks your arms away
I
with her
forgot she
crossbow.
was crazy. Oh well.
Yeah, she's kind of losing her mind right now. Someone made her terrified. Let's see who she shoots. There is
Connor.
She
And she
reloaded.
crits.
So
it does provoke. Yeah, it provokes from both of you.
I will attempt to non-lethally club her with the end of my spear.
All right, that's -4 to accuracy.
I know. I would probably miss.
I believe in you. You get a crit killer.
Are you taking the add up as well?
Yes.
I miss.
I will non-lethally bonk her in the head with my knife.
All right, you can't get sneak attack for it then, but that doesn't matter right now because you actually can't because there's no one flanking. But anyway,
So you said
-4. Yeah,
4?
if you use a lethal weapon for non-lethal, it's -4.
So that's just a 10.
Yeah, that misses. As she reloads, there are now 1, 2, 3. Let's see, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different targets. So I roll a d8.
Good luck.
1, 2. One of the guards.
Oh no, they're gonna shoot back.
Texas Blessing did make it hit. Will only deal 3 damage to one of the guards. The other guy who isn't losing his mind, who sees 4 guards, or actually technically he sees 7 guards, will turn and flee. Which will, if you guys have combat expertise, will provoke
Any
as
reflexes?
combat reflexes. Thank you. My brain today,
You
dude.
have that shitty feat that nobody uses.
Will turn and he'll run down the hallway you just came from, and go off into the room that you climbed
I want
into.
to point out that feat is so bad.
Good for it.
In later books, they added feats that count as that feat, so you don't have to take it.
All right.
No,
We don't need this epic music.
Yeah, it's just kind of.
It's just her
Fate text.
freaking out because it makes it ally's turn. Let's see if Audrey. Did we do it? She calls out.
Pretty much.
Hey, keep the woman alive. Let's see if nope, she rolled a 2. They turn towards the woman who is still looking aggressive.
I mean, we're kind of in the firing range. Are they gonna shoot at her?
They have precise shot.
If I get covered in brain matter, I'm gonna be pissed.
One of them confirms.
I get covered in brain matter. I'm gonna be
open
pissed.
your mouth and get a nice snack.
Hey, one of them misfires and the other one misses. So only one hits.
She might live.
It's only one hits.
Roll a 1.
Is this
Roll a
the
1.
crit?
Yeah.
Roll a 1 on
confirm?
damage.
That's not a 1.
That's 20, and no non-lethal has been done to her. So it's a in the chest, and she falls down dead.
Dang. but we have a round to fix it. We want to try.
The guards would look so weird, be so weirded out if you ran over and immediately tried to res this woman.
Yeah, and she would just get thrown in jail, so it wouldn't work.
So, the combat is broken.
Oh, it is.
The other guy ran away.
Okay.
You guys hear a series of gunshots outside as he jumped out the front window to meet a handful of guards that lit him up.
What action did you make?
Is you okay there, Tux?
Forms with him?
I don't think I determined an action. Just make it a little swift, I guess. I don't care.
Okay, so I'm adjacent to her, so if I did that, healed her, I could technically do this stuff all right now.
If you wanted, yeah.
She would just get thrown in jail or killed again. Find it out.
So you are next. They didn't do their turn. What do you do?
Definitely do it. Sure.
I have a healing potion. Because we could probably talk our way out.
Time's slipping away.
Right. So it's me, then Cyrus.
So if I were to get ready and keep for the potion, would that be too late?
No, you have until Ali's next turn.
Okay.
I'll glance up at you.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a no. Roll me a knowledge psionics.
Blinking though.
Oh, I don't know what blinking means. I'm plugging it in.
I think it means it's getting low.
Is it still blinking?
Yes.
Then I don't think that's because it's plugged in now.
It's 17 right now.
$17.
Do the D6s need to come out?
All right. You basically, as you reach out, you begin to tap into the knowledge that you have, that you have, and what has been given to you by Bargon of basically psychic signatures of things, of people, of creatures, and you begin to tap into my brain today, dude. My brain is just can't focus that well. But you tap into the signature of Yuko, and you tap into the signature of the woman, her, as it begins to leave her body, and you prepare. And you
Dump the cure moderate into her mouth. Not bad. It's
It would help to have D6.
is 15. 15 HP.
15. All right.
No. This works.
Okay. And you do it.
I tried.
Roll me a concentration check.
I believe in you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Charge it up. Charge it up. You're not screaming loud enough. Oh!
a 13.
24.
24.
Dang, it's pretty good.
Any more?
You do.
It's 25
Boop.
DC.
Connor in a nutshell. I swear.
DC was 25. So, you, is like, wait, we're doing it here? Doing it now? I thought we were gonna like do a whole thing. We're going on like, oh no, okay, yes, we're doing it here and right now. Get out of our head. As you feel like kind of like grab her and start pushing her. As you connect the two, you feel the soul, the life, the psychic signature of this individual who is in this body. And as they just leave, as their presence just begins to exit from it, you try to insert Yuko's, and she's like, it's a woman at least. And
Figure.
Weak crossbow wielding woman.
It's a pure deck spell. And she's like, oh.
are you done? I'm talking about you guys just like talking to each, like making stuff. Like,
Having
can
fun.
I continue the scene?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
You're doing something back there.
I paused to make one dice roll. That was it. It was like 5
We're
seconds.
continuing your delay. What's going on?
Okay, anyway, stop. So, as you begin to like try to maneuver her in there, you realize that there's something you're missing. You can put her in there, but there is like this moment, this slight moment where she is in nothing. Give me another knowledge psionics.
18.
18? Want to make it higher?
Sure do. 19.
Every fucking time.
Oh, that's fantastic. Freaking Connor.
I swear.
You able to make it any higher? Sure, go for it. Is it now 20? Hey! 21. It's still
21.
a 1, it's 2.
Is that high enough for the DC?
As you begin to move in, you realize that there is a moment of space between her leaving you and entering into this individual. There is a moment where something needs to fill it, some sort of tunnel, some sort of pathway to help guide the spirit to that point. Because as you feel yourself putting her in there, you feel parts of her slipping away, parts of her disappearing.
Any idea how to make oh.
But you put her in there,
Uh-huh.
no longer in your head.
Oh, so we killed it. Great.
The guards that are there is like, well done. Make sure to get back with your platoon, and they'll step out. Were there any others?
Just the one that jumped out the front window.
He's definitely dealt with it, and they
Thank you.
continue on. Her eyes slowly blink open. Her eyes are unable, like, she tries to look at you, but it just looks like she's looking past you, and her eyes never set on anything. They're always constantly kind of moving about. So when she looks towards you, she like looks past you, a little bit above you and down and like past, like across you, but doesn't actually focus. Yuko.
Okay.
She just falls down to her side in a fetal position, just crawling up, holding her head, and just Audrey around the corner. What happened?
I believe some of their essence, their spirit, lost.
Weren't we going to like get the stuff and then just do it then?
Perhaps. Oh. Guess we jumped the gun. Opportunity.
Hand reaches up towards you, really shaking. And Trick.
It's me.
They're shaking her head.
Oh.
Josh, here. Up there. Here. I killed.
That's what you want.
Shake. Here. I can do it for you if you want.
No.
Sure about that?
A mistake.
he can fix it. Like, maybe you can, like, take her back or something?
In my head like this.
He'll just take a step back and big space.
Will be the same.
Yep, now.
Yoko kind of like reaches out and just grabs on like her armor there. After a moment where she tenses underneath it, looks up at you with the tears in her eyes. And her hands slacken. She slumps down.
This one just died.
It died?
Thanks. This was just.
Is it back on? Number was that?
40. It's on now.
We didn't lose too much. Rip audio.
Shoulder.
As the life leaves her, you feel her spirit leaving. And you see it split. As it begins to disappear, to nothingness. Slip out of your sensory range. Hey, Hendrik, you didn't know. Maybe. But what's done is done. We now know not to do this or any other times. Died again? The frick.
It's red. It's charging. Not turning on. If the green light comes on,
Yeah, the light's supposed to come on.
I guess. I think it's just really low on battery.
Charging fast enough.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense because it should.
Well, we should still go with those papers, I think. For future use.
They look pretty rough.
Well,
Would all my ability damage disappear right when the
no,
spirit
it
goes?
can be cured after that. I mean, if time is no longer of the essence, you could just wait till things settle down.
Did you need those papers, or were you using that finds a way to get the favor.
Second. It's frustrating.
I just don't think it's charging fast enough. Yeah.
I hate audio problems. I hate audio problems. It's stupid. Absolutely stupid.
We are about at our normal topic plan.
Oh my gosh. Today's been a mess. It has been an absolute mess.
Because Andrew's not here.
Probably. Oh.
Good luck, Charm.
Alright. I'm gonna have to mess with some stuff this week. Yep, and it's not lasting.
Just you two at the share mic now.
They're both on 40, aren't they?
No.
Yeah, I'll just have to share that.
Connor's the only one at 40.
We'll just pass it back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
dead.
It's since this thing's dying. So just to do a little wrap up thing, I think we're bringing it to a close here. So I assume you guys aren't continuing on then.
I think we should get you healed.
You guys haven't made it far. Like you're like okay. You're like you guys basically got like just a little bit in like right here. And you guys have all the way over here to go.
Made it halfway. Ish.
You made it just a little bit past the enforcer's border there. Where the fighting was. Head start, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we would head back.
Okay. So your guys, the rest of that day is essentially you guys going over there, doing some fighting, making your way back. You were helping Victor, correct? Making repairs as fast as possible. And for him, right, he is staying awake.
At this point, I'm kind of waiting for him to just like pass out.
Yeah. That evening, that day, he'll work into the evening and basically finish all the major repairs. There's just a few minor things that others are working on, and he takes a moment where he sits down, try to relax for a moment, and he actually falls asleep for like an hour before he wakes back up, kind of slapping himself awake, and continuing to help with the work.
Hours are a lot more than he's gotten recently. I'd also ask him if he has any extra like vials. He doesn't really need.
Just vials. He's got just
I got a bunch of them.
he's got just empty glass vials. Yeah.
Okay, 4
Okay. Sounds good.
before I go to bed.
I bring back one of the crossbows. Because
Okay. The big cross. Okay. Yes.
I would change to Healy Spirit
Healy Spirit.
and use some lesser restos.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. And when you rest, I believe a long rest, you heal, I think, 1 in each attribute.
I believe it's 1.
Might just be one.
Connor's about to have a really rough.
That's 6. So with 3 uses, I'll bring my con back to normal, And wisdom up by 3 to 7.
Let's see.
2.
No, it's 1 point for each affected ability. So for ability. So yeah, you will heal from overnight 1 of your con and 1 wisdom.
Nice. Slowly but surely.
Yep. All right, so man, I'm sorry guys. My
I get it. I'm also.
I don't know. I'm not really tired. My brain is just in a weird fuzz.
Oh, that's also an info though. Okay.
Gosh. All right. Also, the freaking start with trying to deal with the audio just made me so
Yeah.
frustrated, and I couldn't focus. My mind has been like on the audio this whole time.
Don't worry, I feel the same way. I'm really anxious what my computer's gonna look like when I get home.
It's gonna be on fire. I'm telling you. So I'm just gonna call it quits. I'm done with this audio freaking out.
Ciao, muchachos.
So,
Ciao, boys.
just to declare, what I grabbed those vials for
Yeah.
is I'm gonna be using Lock Ward and enchanting them with different spells. I'll have 2 vials of dash and 2 vials of protection from Melinda.
So it's gonna be the glass vials themselves that just have magic on them.
Like a stoppers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you pull a stopper off, spell goes off. Anything that can be opened or closed.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
I want to think it is once this whole stuff dies down, start selling stuff. I mean, they're basically potions, except they last forever.
So like potions do.
Don't you know potions have a best by date?
All right. Well, sorry for the messy night, people. Thanks for watching. If people
Bye-bye.
did, bye bye.